Give it a minute, people. See if anyone comes on, because it's quite dead out there tonight. I don't know if everyone's out enjoying themselves or what. But we'll give it a minute, and then we'll play a tune. What do you think about that? What am I looking for? Tobacco. There we go. Tobacco. Welcome to the show, my one viewer. All of the time, all of the time. I'm going to play the record that I played the other day where my life cut out because my batteries went flat. So I thought it'd be a good idea to start off with that record. Just singing away at it myself. It's got 3 records on this record. It's only a 7-inch record as well. How can I put 3 records on one record? That's an album, isn't it? Oh, hi Popsy. Yeah, I'm good, babe. I just thought I'd come on because nothing takes my fancy tonight on the internet. So, and I didn't really feel like coming on, but I thought I will come on because I'm needed. People need me. Is it nice? Make sure you bring me a present, won't you, from Santa? Oh, reindeers. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Should we play a record? Hi, Marie. Oh, did she? Who's Katie? I don't know who Katie is. I probably do know who Katie is. It's not A1000, is it? What Katie are you talking about, Marie? Is it A1000? Oh God. She's one of the biggest prats on the internet. Sorry about that. She's fucking was Matt's right hand woman. Yeah, I've had dealings with her. Yeah. Should we put a record on? If I put this record on though, there's 3 records on this, and I'm not getting to interrupt the 3, unless obviously it bores me, but I don't think it will. So let's have a look, see if it has got one artist. Jukebox Favourites, number 8. Oh right, it's one of them, is it? This is like the old school hits 89 and all that sort of stuff. This is on a record. Yeah, Jukebox Favourites. What else can I tell you about it? There's no year. Oh, yes, there is. 1964. Bloody hell. 1964. I was 2. Just 2. And I even know these records. That's weird, isn't it? Anyway, right, we've got a year. Del Martin, The Typhoons, Micro Groove. I don't know. It's a bit confusing on that record, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just bloody play it. See where we go. Oh, let's put my little light on. Where are you? Everything's battery operated. I've got the engine running at the moment to charge everything up. I've been doing my roof on the camper. Fiberglass in the bits on the top that need repairing because it's in quite a state, my roof, I must admit. Didn't realise it was that bad. Well, yeah, it's bad, yeah. But it's not like big holes everywhere. It's just like fine cracks and bad repairs and old repairs all lifting. So it's got to be stripped right back and done again, really, if I want it to last another 50 years. Last time I spoke to her, I think was on Matt's. I'm not 100% sure, but we don't see eye to eye because I see through her. She comes across as a really lovely lady. She's articulate and all that, but she is a little internet shit stirrer. So, yeah, I've got no time for her. There we go. Woohoo! Sorry about my opinion now, but that's just the way it is. And I'm feeling that all over, yes I'm that all over, baby I'm that all over. Yeah, experience. They try to take me away, but you know, if I was there, right all over, baby, I'm right all over. Puliaka! Bear with me, people. Sorry.
Every single thing I try to do.
This sounds Christmassy, though.
You're always there to lend a helping hand to.
It's about as much as you're going to get off of me, you slot.
Most of all, because you're you.
Oh, there we go.
No matter what the world may say about me, I know your love will always see me through. I love you for the way you never doubt me. But most of all, I love you 'cause you're you.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Yeah, all right. All right, enough of the harp already. Jesus Christ. Here we go, needles and pins. I saw her today. I saw her face. It was a face I loved. And I knew I had to go away. Get down on my knees and pray. That may go away, but still it begin. Needles and pins up. Because upon my bride. But still I gotta hide. Whoa! Whoa!
But now I see she's worth to him than me. Let her go ahead, take his love instead, and one day she will see just how to say please and get down on her knees.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's how it begins. You feel a little bit tender.
Around. Stand up and tell myself I'm strong because I saw her today. Saw her face, it was a face of love, and I knew I had to go away. Get down on my knees and pray. Let that go away. I'm still living in ya. He doesn't answer because of all my pride. The tears I gotta hide. He doesn't answer. He doesn't answer. Don't forget those needles and pins. He doesn't answer. He doesn't answer. Oh, sorry I interrupted that one so much because I didn't realise I knew so many words out that. Yeah. Well, that's the first record of the evening, and I had 3 records on it. But that second one was a killer, wasn't it? Does anyone want to come on the panel? I think I've got the link somewhere up there. Oh, Baby Sham. I remember Baby Sham. That was the kid when you was a drink, wasn't it? It's like, yeah, I'll drink Baby Sham. Yeah, I'm a grown up. Yeah, we've all had it. Yeah, I can do. What one should I play? Where are they all gone? They've all run off. All my instruments have run off. What's this one here? Here we go, look. That's that one out of the way. Yeah, I didn't play my didgeridoo last time, did I? Shall I give that a go? Where is it? It's probably got big spiders in it and everything. It's been standing up in the corner. Oh dear, let me get my didgeridoo, see if I can do anything with that. I might try to do it standing up because every time I sit down I knock things off the desk. Right. Just turn my record player off because it's interfering with me. Right. Let's have a look, see if there's any spiders in there. Oh, there's one right at the end. Oh, is there one at the end? Oh yeah, there is, yeah. It's one of them, you know, them really skinny long ones. Right, it's one of them. But I'm not going to be horrible, I'm going to leave him there so that he can feel the vibes as well. Right, there we go. It takes a couple of seconds to get my lips right, so just bear with me. God, it just sounded like farting, didn't it? Enough where you at. Go and lay down, Lily. I wasn't talking to you. That was Aborigine stuff. Go and lay down. Go and lay down. Go on. Go on. Run along. Don't lie about wanting to go out. What's that on the floor? Is that this skunk? Oh my God, what's that doing on the floor? Is it fucking big bud on the floor? What the fuck? How did that get there? There's going to be a full investigation here. You know what it is? When I make a fag, I've got my dressing gown on, and it all sticks to my arms, and I don't see it, and then it all ends up everywhere. Well, I say all, I ain't got much, but all the more reason to keep an eye on it, isn't it? We don't want that flying around the floor. Okay, it's all back in its box. Yeah, that vibrated my lips there. Should we play my panpipe? We'll play my panpipe. Make sure there's no spiders in there. got to put it in its sleeve. Yes, that sounded better, didn't it? I'm gonna stop now because I don't want to ruin that. I'm gonna put a record on because my dog's harassing me. She wants to go out, but she always does this when I do a live. This is the Funk Master, 1983, and it's Master Funk Records, and this is called It's Over. Yeah, thanks, Swapsy. That's what I need. Inspiration from these people. And then I will actually practice offline eventually. But yeah, I wanna learn that, and I wanna learn how to play the mouth organ because I like the mouth organ. But anyway, let's put this record on. I'll just plug it back in because we got this go flat. I've got the engine on at the moment, so I can charge things up for a little while. Right, so this is It's Over, but don't go anywhere because it's not. Right, here we go. Just gonna let my little baby out. Enjoy this. Come on in, little sister. Oh, sorry, Leon. I'm back. I'm back. Give me a sec. I'm just going to give my dog a couple of treats to stop her harassing me. Oh. There you go, this video. All settled down. It's all settled down now. Hey, that's the night shift over with the animals. Oh, God. Get back in there. Right. I had a really good day today. Wasn't it a lovely day today? What you was for when this record was on? What year did I say that was? Can't remember now. Where's 1983? God, I was ancient. I was 21, I think. Yeah, 21. 21 today. 21. Yeah, I was out there today and I thought, right, let's get that canopy off me, what is it, camper van. Get that canopy off me camper van, I said to myself, and that's what I done. And crack on working. And I bought this stuff called P40. It's like a fiberglass resin stuff that's in a tub, and you mix it up and just to go out, because the seam, this bus is joined in the middle of the roof. Both sides have two big sides and they join them together and put a big strap down it. But there was a lot of damage along that strap, so I've dug it all out, cleaned it all up, and I've fiberglassed over the top of it. I've got a lot more to do. I've only done the back end, but I was up there today. We had some blinding reggae music in the garden, and I was dancing on my roof in my little breaks. Hi, Tube England. There's a lot of messages. Yeah, I enjoyed it today. Especially, it's like when you do a bit in the garden and the weather's like that, you just get really hot all the time. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Tube England. It's really weird this year, though, isn't it? I mean, we're actually up here. We're actually getting berries come off of our little bushes. They're not going to survive, but we've got all new leaf growth and berries, raspberries. I'm getting raspberries growing. My next door neighbour, what is she getting growing? She's got an apple tree and she's got little apples growing. She's had the little flowers come out. I mean, we've had all that. It's all past, and now it's all coming up again. Hi, Squeeze. I don't know what that is. Squeeze. Why don't people coming in here as their real names? It's not like nasty in here, is it? Unless you're a horrible person. It's not like we attack each other, stuff like that. Well, actually, that's not true, really, is it? I do attack a few people, but it's none of yous lot. No. I've got my enemies out there, but they don't seem to want to come in here. But yet they make comments all over Facebook and YouTube. Well, not Facebook, YouTube. I get silly comments from people, but I won't answer them, because if they want a response, they're going to have to come in here and be accountable for their mouths. Dear. Oh, yeah. I've got one. I had a fig on it. Do you know what? I was really gutted, Popsy. I bought this fig tree, right? I think I bought it about 3 months ago. Might not even be that. I've planted it, right, and it's took really well, and it had a fig on it, right. And I'm looking at this fig, waiting for it to change colour, and in the end, it changed colour. But I was walking around the garden with my grandchild, and we was just like looking at the garden and playing with the bugs and stuff like that, because she was scared of bugs when she come down here, but like I'm getting her right used to the ladybirds and all that. And my little fig was just sitting there all ready, right? And I picked it off and I put it in my pocket, and I thought, I'm going to try it today. I was really excited about trying this fig, right? And then when I went in that night, I forgot it was in my pocket, and when I took it out, it was all mushy, where I was just cracking on with stuff. And oh, hang on, let me solo out first comment, because I don't know why, because I don't even know how to do that. Just put it on there. Hang on a sec, bear with me. Boing. Boing. Boing.
Hello, Paris, Barrington.
How you doing, Convid?
Yeah, you jumped off, didn't you, when you went into Paddy's the other day?
Paddy's?
You rang in.
Rang in? Shut up.
You did. You
I
did.
never ring anyone. You're having a laugh,
You-
you? So what
We
tell me
spoke.
what happened.
What do you mean? It was you.
Tell me what happened.
You did it. You rung in and then you jumped off.
Convid, listen to me, Convid.
Yeah.
Don't start talking like that.
So it wasn't you
accusing me.
then?
Tell me what happened. No.
You didn't ring in Paddy's live stream?
No.
It sounded like you.
And?
So somebody's impersonating you. Well, they've done a pretty good job then, because they've got your voice down perfectly.
It's probably Grobnob then.
So you're saying it wasn't you?
100% it wasn't me.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
Why the fuck would I ever phone anyone up on here? Ever. I've got no one's number. I don't want no one's number.
No, I didn't mean phone up. I meant live stream, like now, ringing in like I'm doing. I say ringing in, but you know, jump in on the live.
Jumped in on the
It was
live.
you.
If I went on
Paddy
on now,
McCarthy. We were talking about being in ladies' loos, like we always do, like we always chat. That's what we always talk about, isn't it?
what was we talking about?
Being in ladies' loos, hanging out in the loos. What we always chat about
Oh, what in
on
Paddy's?
Paddy McCarthy's channel.
Fucking hell, I must have been drunk then.
It was
I
last week,
horrible?
wasn't it?
Was I horrible?
He gets rid of the videos, doesn't he, straight away, so he never keeps them up.
Maybe
But
it
what
was
you
me
just
then.
said is interesting, because you're right. A lot of people are drunk, aren't they, on live streams?
Yeah, I probably was drunk that night, to be fair. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I was.
No, but it's true, don't it? A lot of people that go on live streams are drunk.
Yeah. If I heard it, it would have made me recall, because obviously it's just a chat and it wasn't that important. So
Yeah.
it's gone out of my head. But yeah, maybe it was
We're
me.
talking
Yeah.
about
I do
transitioning.
apologise for that, but I honestly, genuinely can't remember it. But I think I only thought I've ever been on Paddy's in the comments.
You're talking about the transitioning. And I think you thought we were taking the piss, but we weren't. We were just chatting. And you got a bit upset and you jumped off. But yeah, if you're saying you were pissed, that would make sense.
What, really?
Yeah. Is anyone in the chat room? Is Marie there? She was listening. But the trouble is, he gets rid of the videos. He takes them down, doesn't he, straight away, so he doesn't keep them up.
Yeah, well, it's not the end of the world, is it? It ain't like we was putting the world to rights.
No, but like you say, a lot of people do go on drunk, don't they, or after a few drinks. So
yeah, I mean, I don't always. I mean, I get drunk on here.
Yeah,
I say that. I don't. But sometimes I do have just too many while I'm on here, because the live's going good and I end up opening another one. I don't come on here drunk at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just drink.
Do you know Katie? Do you ever listen to her? A1000?
Yeah, I'm not. She's not a fan of mine, to be honest with you, Convid.
She has long lives. She's going for it tonight. She did a 10-hour one the other day. It takes some doing, doesn't it? 10 hours.
Yeah, it does. But a lot of people do that now, though.
Yeah, but it's impressive.
I was on one the other
day.
I was on one the other day, Convid. He was doing 11.5 hours, but it's like it took all day. But
was that Danny Jones?
No. I had to keep going out and doing things and coming back. And every time I come back, it was still on there, 11.5 hours. I was like...
Oh, was that one that someone dropped a link, didn't they, for you a couple of days ago? It was Rick's TV, wasn't it? And then they moved onto it. It was, what's the name, wasn't it? Jupiter.
I don't know what you're talking about. No,
There's a link. There's a link in one of your videos. Someone invited you to a live stream.
What video is that? What the fuck's going on here? What video is that?
It's your channel. About 3 videos ago, somebody dropped a link in and said, "Oh, you're invited to this live stream."
Oh, okay. Who was that then? Do you know?
I think it was Jupiter. You know Jupiter?
What, that fucking slag? What do I want to talk to her for?
I don't know.
If she was to talk to me, she can come in here, the fucking dirty bag.
Maybe they were trying to entice you into a trap.
Yeah, they've done it before. This happened all 3-4 years ago, and I fell into it before Convid. Yeah, I've always fallen into traps.
Yeah. Well, I just see YouTube as a battleground, and you just go in there and you know what to expect. And if you're not up for the fight, you don't turn up.
Well, to be honest with you, I've changed my outlook on YouTube now, right? Because I've been battling on here for 4 years and got nowhere, right? And all I've ever tried to do is the right thing. So,
but what's your battle? What are you battling? What is your battle?
Well, we started off with the King's flag, didn't it? And then when I called that out, I've constantly get attacked because of that, right? Constantly. Loads of people out there know it's a scam. A lot of people run out and didn't run away and didn't say nothing. I stood up and said this is a fucking scam and stuff. It caused
what's the damage of the scam though? Nobody's really been damaged that much. They haven't lost hundreds of thousands over it, have they?
No, but when you've got scammers that are picking on old people that haven't got the money, but they believe that there's a future for their grandkids, that's when it is fucking wrong.
Is that what happened?
I mean, I was in there one day and someone put it to John 1 hour about some old lady wanted to buy one of the shares. There's £25 each and she couldn't afford £25. So someone's put it to John 1 hour. Is it okay if she gives us a £5 a week? He fucking went ballistic.
But who lost the most though that you know of? Nobody lost like money? 10 grand or something. Huh?
I don't know. I don't know, and I don't really care to play.
They only lost about 100 or something, didn't they? Nobody lost like loads.
Pardon?
Nobody lost thousands, did they?
Yeah, they have. They have.
Okay.
I've seen messages in now and read through the messages, and I remember someone giving over $6 grand, but I can't remember who it was.
But if you're that stupid to do that, then you kind of deserve it, don't you?
Well, look, if you believe in something and you see, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of fucking shit out there, and a lot of lies and a lot of bullshit. But
yeah, but $6 grand, if you're right, that's a lot of money. Yeah. So if somebody's that stupid to give away $6 grand, you can't feel sorry for them, can you? Because they obviously don't value that money.
No, but they probably had it. You got to realise, Convid, not everyone in these groups ain't got money. There's a lot of
more money than sense, Paris. That's what the expression means.
What?
More money than sense. That's why that expression exists. There are people that they haven't got common sense. They got shitloads of money, but they don't know what to do with it. So I don't feel sorry for them.
To be honest with you, Convid, I can't count them off because I was going to give more over than I give over because of some of the ideas that have come up. But I'm just glad I didn't. And it was all down to it going wrong because of stinky knickers. So happy days there. I'm just
Marie's just telling me that I'm lying, that I'm talking to you, because I've got 2 phones. So just because I'm sending her a message on this A1000, she's saying I'm lying. See, that's what people do. You see, they just don't believe a word you say.
Yeah, but what are you lying about?
But that I'm here. I'm telling her that I'm talking to you because Marie told me you were live.
Oh, okay.
Because we're all getting bored to death on the A1000s video. Yeah,
but Marie's on here. Marie's in the chat. Are you still there?
Yeah, sorry, I lost it. I was just saying, even when you say the truth on YouTube, you get called a liar.
Well, I know that, Convid, because I've been accused of lying about
the phones. The phones. Now, what about the phones? That's what we're interested in. That's what we're. That's the hot topic.
Yeah, but why are you on here questioning me about shit that I don't give a fuck about?
Because it's fresh. Like, it's come up again. It's been dragged up again.
Pardon?
It's been dragged up again, Paris. It's come up again.
By who?
There's more video. Have you not seen Matt's video?
I thought Matt was struck off or something.
No, fuck off. You haven't been keeping up with Matt?
No.
He's going strong. He's making videos all the time.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck to him.
He just made one about you and the phones.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, what bullshit is he telling me now?
Well, I'm teasing you. I'm trying to get you to have a look at it. Do you not know what Matt's channels are called now? Have you lost touch of it all?
I've got no time. Do you know what? It's quite funny you say that, Combi.
Stolen phones, Parry.
About 4 days ago, he friend requested me on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what the video is about. That's what it says. You said it on the video. The clip is that they're the words you say.
What?
That's exactly what the video is about. That you say that.
Oh, what? So he made a video of me doing a video.
It's you talking, yeah, and a recent one, I think, because it mentions that.
I'm a bit concerned about him because I think he actually fancies me.
Well, he's shagging his girlfriend at the moment, so he's not thinking about you at the moment.
Well, I said to him, if I got a vagina, would you shag me? And he said, yeah.
Well, why not?
That in your pipe. Oh, I fucking wouldn't him near me, you cunt, about why not.
you said that you get a lot of attention all the time. You told me that last time.
Yeah, I do. And?
So there you go then. You're not surprised, are you?
Well...
Wasn't that the rumour that you were supposed to be meeting up with Matt? Wasn't that was that with Sharon or somebody? Who said that you were going to meet up a while ago?
Oh, I don't know. You just sound like you're fishing and you've got the wrong bait on, mate.
Shall I change my my
change
position?
Your bait. Put a spinner
I'm not a fisherman. Yeah.
Put a spinner on.
Spinner? Who said that?
What?
Oh, I thought someone in the chat said that. Is Marie in there now? Because she called me a liar. Marie, am I a liar?
What, Marie Merlin?
Can you see her now? Because she called me a liar a minute ago on A1000s.
She said I wasn't.
No, but then she moved off. No, she's been moving around. She moves when she goes quiet. She's back on A1000's channel.
Yeah, well, she's
she back in your room now?
She's made a lot of comments. It don't look like she's left, but
oh, there you go. There you go. She's there. I can see it. Marie, I can see you now. Am I lying? I can see you. I've got two phones. I'm like Matt. I've got two phones. Even Katie's there. Katie's got bored of her own channel. So, Katie, are you leaving Paddy talking on his own? What's going on? What's happening? What's going on here? Poor old Paddy's chatting on his own on Katie's channel, and she's in here talking to you.
It's wrong, isn't it?
You gotta love that.
Katie. Piss off, Katie.
Katie's great. Katie's lovely. You're welcome, Katie. Leave Paddy on his own. He won't even notice you've gone.
Go and tell Paddy to come over. Could do with
You can't even remember being on his channel, Paris. Madness.
Do you know? Yeah, I know. Do you know what? I'm starting to think. Was I on his panel?
No, there was me, you, and him all chatting. But you didn't stay long. You only stayed for about 10 minutes. You got the ump.
I can't believe I got the ump and left though. You must have really pissed me off.
Yeah, well, you don't know. You got pissed off yourself. Too sensitive, Paris.
Perhaps I was having a bad day or something.
Anyway, tell us about these phones. Come on, let's clear it all up. These stolen phones.
Right. Good Earth, 1977.
No, that wasn't the question.
The Crunch by the Ra Band.
Marie knows what I'm on about because the video's about her. The one that Matt made, Marie. You remember that one, Rick, the other day? Come on, Marie, save me.
Does Matt slag Marie off?
Bail me out, Marie. Marie's going to say I don't know what he's on about. There's no loyalty on YouTube, Paris. It's every man and woman for themselves. Have you noticed?
That's why no one's got a spanner. The chat's the chat. You're all equal with no spanner, and you can all rant and rave at each other and shout or be nice. It's up to you, because I just like to treat the chat separate from the panel, but I do like to look at the chat.
Popsy knows all about the phones. So Popsy, Popsy knows all about the phones. She's just said, we already know about the phones. You're 2 years too late.
Don't let him. Don't bite Popsy, because he's just trying to get information.
Come on, Popsy. Marie's just laughing as usual.
We're all laughing.
Marie's the shit stirrer. That's what she said. She said, I've just left Paris's because I'm a shit stirrer. And then she jumps back on, all laughing and joking. Social butterfly. Come on, Marie. You've been busted. And as Brian says, chaos. Anyway, request time, yeah?
Should we have a tune and release this pressure valve?
Let's release the pressure. Put Under Pressure on. That's a great tune.
I ain't digging all from my records just to find a tune. I'll just put them on randomly. Here we go.
You've got original 45s, didn't you?
7-inch.
Oh, 7 inches.
Yeah.
Brian likes 7 inches, don't you, Brian?
Whoa, here we go, Conby.
Come on, let's have a party. Let's do it. Come on, Marie.
Stop talking, Convid. There's a record on.
Play it, Paris.
Woo! There we go. Ow.
Got a twist in my world. Come on now. More chaos.
Hi, Brian. Good evening, Brian. Yeah. I quite enjoyed that. That was all right. Where's oh dear, where's Convid gone? As he fell off. We can't be having all that stuff going on here, can we? Questioning me about phones that got stolen from me a long time ago. Not really interested. All I know is I will get my revenge on every one of them. I'm just taking my time and enjoying myself. I don't have to get into all that shit. I'll just pop along with the grenades when they're needed. But anyway, we got another record here. You just wouldn't believe it. Another record. Did you hear me playing my harmonica in that song? Some of it sounded all right, didn't it? And then some of it was a little bit out. So I stopped. Right, this is Marty Webb, 1980. Take that look off your face. Slap, 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 slap. So we'll give this a little go. And we'll see if anyone wants to come on the panel after. Right, where are we going? I better go and turn my engine off because it's getting to 10 o'clock. Just got to clean my needle. Oh, my light's gone out. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, I'll have to get another battery. Okay, here we go. I just have to find it without a torch. Oh. We didn't have enough crackling now. There we go. Let me get another battery for my light. Oh, sorry, that was me. Well, that sounds old, doesn't it, that record? It needs a good clean. I hope you're getting ready for the big finale on now. I don't want you just sitting there. I've got to give you it. Oh shit, sorry, that was me again. Jesus! Because I ain't got a light. There we go. The studio's up and running. Oh my god, there's a big lump of dirt on this record. You would love to be right. I bet you didn't sleep good last night. Couldn't wait to give me all back. Look to my door. When I got used to you. Come on, I'm looking for.
If I'm not mistaken, it started last year. I'm not very clear how it began. I noticed the change, but I just closed my eyes. There's only one man. No, I didn't dig deep. No, I didn't dig deep. I did not want to know. When you don't interfere, when you're scared of the things you might do, when you think you think I will end it right there and then. Well, my farewell friend.
Yep. Here we go. And look up your face. Look up your face. I can see through your smile.
I can see through your smile. You were left to be right. I bet you didn't sleep good last night. Couldn't wait to bring all of that news to my door.
Well, I got news for you.
I know before. Well, I got you for you.
Look up your face.
I can see you.
Hi, Dusty Buster. Yeah. I try and cut back on my singing because it does cut in the record, doesn't it? And it ruins it. Every time I hear someone else singing to a record, I just think, shut up. And if I can't help myself. It's just the way it is, isn't it? I wouldn't sing Boo to a Goose when I was younger, but now I'm just quite vocal and I want to be, everyone getting on all right? Don't let me say that, Brian. What did you say? No idea what you are. Yeah, Brian's not here. Right, what we got here? Let's have a look at this. This is a nice record. Well, the panel's open if anyone wants to come on and talk about any subject in the world, because I'm actually an expert on quite a lot of subjects, to be fair, I've got life experiences, and if anyone needs a helping hand, just come to Paris. Paris will guide you through the tangled web of the world. Yeah, okay, I will. I've got this one here. This one is Embassy. It's 1963. I was one. And it's the Starlings, One Fine Day. One I was. Incredible. It's going to turn my boat off while this goes on.
One fine day, you look at me, and you will know the was meant to be. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. Yeah, the arms I long for will open wide, and you'll be proud to have me right by your side. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. Oh, I know you're one kind of boy who only wants to run around. I'll keep waiting, and someday, darling, you come to me when you want to settle down. Oh, one fine day, we'll meet once more, and then you won't love you the way before.
Who calls it, Brian?
One fine day, you're gonna want me for your One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've got that, to be honest with you, Dusty Buster, because I've got a load of singles, right? Since I've moved down here, they just got wrecked outside. We've had floods and everything. I've lost half the sleeves, and I've brought them in here, and I'm kind of cleaning them up while I'm playing them. Some of them are bent up in the sun, and yeah. But if I come across it, I'll play it. But I've come across Stevie Wonder at the moment, so we're going to have to put up with that. A little bit of Stevie Wonder. What is the year? 1970. This is Tamla Motown. And this is If You Really Love Me. Oh dear. All you need is love. That is not true. Bum, ba-da-ba-dum. Here we go. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, bless you.
Then I will have to be. You call my name, ooh, so sweet. To make your kiss incomplete. When your mood is clear, you quickly change your ways. Then you say I'm untrue. What am I supposed to do? Be a fool who sits alone waiting for you. But you really love tell me, yeah. And you really love me, won't you tell me? That I won't have to be. I see the light of your smile calling me up. You are saying, baby, it's time to go. First the feeling's alright.
Sorry, I had to turn that off. Nearly fell asleep. Don't know what happened now. It wasn't one of his best songs, was it? Dial L for Love. What is that? What's that mean? Polly Brown? Anyone ever heard of that? Polly Brown? Don't recall this record. GTO Records. What year are we talking? Should we give it a blast? See if it works. Where's the year? We got a year 1975. There wasn't a great load of records in the 75. 70s. Let's put that back at the beginning. A bit of cracking for you. Must be nice coffee. I went to Southend once and had an ice cream and then went home. That's 60 miles. You come out home to me someday, and baby, this time I'll be staying. I said that I would never tie you down. You had to get your feet back on the ground, so I put my love on an open line. I tied it to your heart so that any time you got elbow love, when you let it down, elbow love. Baby, when you need someone to love, you know you got that number. And I got the extra down, elbow love. I'll be right there for your love. Baby, when you're done, elbow love, we can get together again. I don't even know this one. I have heard the stories going round about you. You're cheating, lying. Now you can be the runaround, but baby, you will end up crying. Why can't you see that I'm the one for you? No one can make you feel the way I do. 'Cause I put my love on an open line. I tie it to your heart so that anytime
Baby, when you're down, feel for love. If we can get together again. Ooh, call me.
Well, I don't recall that record at all, to be fair. I don't recall that at all, but we're going to play this one because it's all right. It's Polydor Records, 1971, The New Seekers, and this is I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing in Perfect Harmony. Yeah. Anyway, let's put it on. It might sound as good as me. I don't know. We can only try. Here we go. Have some of this. Oh, it's got a bit of a dip on it though. It's jumping up and down. Let's all take a moment. Come on, let's all hold hands. Come on, sway backwards and forwards. Here we go.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once.
Come on, here we go.
Standing hand in hand and hear them echo through the hills throughout the land. That's the song I hear. Throughout the singing to play harmony. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. To bring the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow up the trees and honeybees and small white turtles. That's the song I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony hand in hand. And I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. That's the song I sing. The world sings standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills, throughout the land. That's the song I hear. Around the world, standing on land. I'd like to keep the world to sing, and dancing all
Oh, I don't know how I can have so much fun sitting here on my own. Oh, do you know what? I think I've started to play records that I've played the other day because I recognise this one as well. And we're going to play it though because I like it. Playgrounds. And this is used on the internet. No, that's the artist. Where's the date? Give me the date. All right, let's have a look at the record company. Mooncrest Records. And I'm really annoyed about the year because it's proper rhythm. Here we go. Is that another 1975? Another 1975. And this is Playgrounds, This Old Man. There we go. Oh. No, we didn't have enough crackling. It's going up and down this record. Here we go. Another bent one. Hot song for rock. Here we go. I'm trying to fuck yous up tonight, and this old man came rolling home. Woo! Oh, he's always wanting me on this squeeze. Don't worry about it. He's a prick. If he wants to talk to me, he can come on here. I've already made mincemeat out of him more than once on here. Not on my life, but on the internet. Absolutely run rings around the cunt. He's the most boring, dullest person I've ever met on the internet. Just let me solo out, Brian. Sorry, hang on a sec. Oh, I'm already soloed down. What a dickhead. Why do they not get them down the side like other people do? You've got to have more than two people. There you go. Hi, Brian. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome. What did you think of that song then? That was well cool, wasn't it? This Old Man. Funny song, that. I've got a song here, right, and I can't see what A and B is, but it's got Play Loud one side and it's got Play Quiet the other side. So I'm going to put it on the Play Loud side, and this is Apple Records, Phil Spector, 1970, and I hope this is a good record because it's called Instant Karma. Yeah, okay, Brian? You're muted if you're trying to talk. Unmute yourself if you... There you go. Happy days. How you doing? We don't do Morse code here, Brian. You're going to have to talk. Sorry. You're either doing Morse code or you're eating a carrot. What's going on? Oh, he's typing something. Shall I put another record on in case people work the code out and then in dox you? That's what the internet's going to get like. Right, here we go. We'll try this. If this ain't the one, we'll turn it over. Yeah, this is the one. Nice tune.
You better get yourself together. Pretty soon you're gonna be dead.
Oh, we've got two Brians come on there. Hang on a sec. Hang on, I'm going to have to stop that record here because I've got two Brians on here. Let's do that. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Brian. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, mate.
Yeah, we had two of you on here just now. Oh, here we go. You're gone now. The other one's gone.
Oh yeah, I just that last song you played before that one. What was it called? Who was it by?
What, this old man?
Yeah, who was it sang it?
Playgrounds.
Playground, right? I missed it 'cause I put in a couple of better versions in the chat there, but I wasn't sure which one you had on.
Yeah, there's some good versions of that out there, actually.
Right. Okay.
Hi, Steve. How you doing? Hope you're well up in the mountains. Hope you're doing well. That's my friend Steve. Where's my Riesler gone? Someone's just hit my Riesler. I ain't having that. I definitely pulled one out of the bag there. Where's it gone? I'm having a funny day today.
Yeah.
Did you like that song? What I was just playing, Brian?
Yeah. I mean, I like a lot of the old ones.
Yeah.
Because I am old.
Shall I start? Yeah, I am. Let's not talk about that.
Takes me back to my youth.
Yeah. Right, we'll play this one again because I actually quite like this one when I put it on.
Sure.
We'll have a little chat after. Right,
Yeah, sure. I'll just mute the mic. Shout it out what it is.
You better get yourself together. Pretty soon you're gonna be dead. Why in the world are you thinking out? Laughing in the face of love. What on earth you trying to do? It's up to you. Yeah, you. The cloud's gonna get you. Gonna look you right in the face. Better get yourself together, darling. You're the human face. How in the world are you gonna see? Laughing at fools like me. Who on earth you think you are? A superstar? Well, like you are. Here we are.
I really enjoyed that. I ain't had that for years, but like
Nice one.
that feels like it's kind of renewed itself. I like that. Happy days. So, what have you been up to, Brian? Anything?
Yeah, I've been building computers. That's what I've been doing.
Is that what you do for a living?
It's more of a hobby. What I do for a living is something different.
Yeah. I actually took a. Well, I didn't take. Like when you buy them online courses.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
I bought an online course for building computers, and I got this big fat book that come through. But
yeah.
To be honest with you, when I started reading it and I was doing the course and that, I just find things boring because I have to use my hands and my brains to see something happen in front of me.
Yeah.
I can't do that reading.
You're hands on. You're more hands on.
Yeah, 100%. But I was reading that book like way back when we had the big plugs that go in the back. Is it parallel or something? They always had different names there, didn't they? Yeah. And I learned it back then, and I was really surprised to just find out that all it ever works on is noughts and ones. And then as I was working through the book, because I kind of give up with the paperwork by then, I was just reading the book. It's like, but it was getting to that stage where they started adding is it ECU? They added ECU for separate subjects so that it was ready if you wanted it, sort of thing. That's what kind of made them quicker. I was quite fascinated by that because they haven't really changed that much, have they? I mean, obviously they've got a lot more technical, but the basis is the same.
I mean, it's a lot just feeds the processor, and then you've got Wi-Fi built in, or you can add. Then you've got they got rid of the the North Bridge and your South Bridge. They got rid of that. And
did they just end up putting more processors in?
Well, basically, the processing power. So they've even got, like with the Ryzen stuff now, they've even got integrated graphics. Well, they had that, basic with Intel stuff, but they've got basic graphics set in a lot of chips, the main chips, the processor chips. But then nowadays they've got an integrated graphics, so it's an APU. It's not a CPU, central processing unit. So the APU, what that does is that generates graphics as well. So like the Ryzen 5th generation, they've got some, and 3rd generation, they've got some fantastic APUs out. So yeah, that's worth looking into. And those are being used in a lot of Macs and stuff, because instead of having a big graphics card taking up loads of room and weight, all the graphics power is in this tiny little chip. So yeah, we've come on leaps and bounds. Just recently, and we've had it for years. It's just that they've done something and put it into production, a bit like your mobile phones years ago, where it was like a brick. Now it's like a tiny little thing. So
yeah, but let's face it, we're way behind with the technology they give us. Way behind. I reckon we're behind at least 20 to 50 years. I reckon.
Well, I can link you. Where's the StreamYard? Right, I can link you. See in the chat in the StreamYard, I'll link you a channel. Right, go and watch that channel. That guy, he is brilliant. Everything dead simple. He explains a lot of things, building them. Explains things about your computer, programs to use. And I'm on his Discord along with a bunch of other guys. So if you need help with something, they'll answer you. So there's a help section if you're a member.
You know what I need to learn?
But just his videos are fantastic. They're just simple, to the point, no messing around.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah,
none of that fandangle stuff.
Yeah, but I've literally seen a 5-year-old build a modern computer. That's how easy they've made it now.
Yeah. Basically, everything's plugged in. You just got to know the
Yeah, it's
basics,
like
aren't you?
giant
Really?
Lego. It's like big Lego, you know, kind of.
And then program it. That's the thing as well. It's got to be
Yeah, you know,
programmed
like
once put together.
well, basically, well, you can download your operating system, right,
Yeah.
onto a USB stick. Plug the USB stick in, and off like you do this on like a laptop or whatever, connect to the Wi-Fi. Download the tool that does it, downloads it, puts it into an ISO file. It's called ISO file.
Yeah.
And put this onto your USB. So, and with a USB, you've got Gen 3, Gen 3.1, and you've got and the new generation, which transfers rates at 10 gigabytes per second. So that's massive speeds on the motherboards now. And there's even transfer rates of 100 gigabytes per second, but that's the new stuff that's coming out.
Yeah.
That's not quite your average Joe wouldn't have anything like that quite yet, but it is coming, and that's because all of that is required because of the 4K and the up to 16K technology that people are using. So 16K televisions and stuff, that's pretty rare, but the files are massive. They're like 8 times the size of, like, say, a 720p or a 360p file, depending on what it is. So what happens is the size of the actual file, for, like, say if you were downloading something off YouTube and it was 720p, well, that's twice the size of 360, right?
Yeah.
And so that is so we used to watch our old televisions, right? The old CRT televisions with a big tube in them, right? And they were they were 240p.
I've had a whack off of them a few times.
Yeah. I've had a few cuts smashing them as a kid.
Them old valve tellies back in the day was like, I was fascinated by them because, like, you'd open it up and you'd have all these long glass tubes all glowing. I'd be like, what would happen if I wiggle that one? Because that tellies used to be shit, didn't they? They used to have snow on them.
Well,
the vertical used to play up.
A lot of tellies still are shit. You just don't know it. You don't know what you're buying. It's all hidden behind this black piece of plastic.
Exactly.
Because when a normal telly goes, like a normal, let's say someone's watching their flat screen, an average flat screen, right? It's either like a 90 pence thing that's going, or it's the whole color chip for the board that's gone. So it's either 90 quid or 90 pence. So when you put in for repair, they could charge you 90 quid or £100 to replace it, or whatever they want to replace it. And they'll just buy a unit, swap it over, and job's done. Or they'll just go into the little bit, 90 pence, and they'll still charge you the same money for repair. So it's well worth looking into. If you ever break something like a screen or that, you can actually buy the whole internals and just swap it right over. That way you don't have to spend as much on a new screen. But they're that cheap nowadays, But if you see one going cheap, with a broken screen, you could actually take the innards out of it and swap it into your new one, So or your
sounds like Tube England likes his computers as well.
Oh yeah, I mean there's loads of people. People are far more familiar with them now than they were years ago. That was a more specialized skill. But you've got WizKids today, and they
a lot of
really
stuff's
know
plug
their stuff.
and play, though, isn't it, Brian?
Because it's simpler. It's simpler now.
Yeah.
That's how they know it. Because it's taught. It's easier. It's easier taught. It's easy to learn. And if you want to know about it, because you want a game, which most kids do, then you want to know how it all works. Yeah. And that's pretty much how it goes. So if you have an interest in something, then it's always a good thing to have an interest in.
Do you know what? I've got too many interests, Brian. I'm doing one of my new interests different every day I can get out there, and it's like it's mad. I don't know why I've got so many interests, because I've got too many projects that I'm never going to finish, and it's a shame because they're not shit. They're all good stuff, but I just. Do you think I should put a record on?
Yeah.
Should we test the law? Should we test the loyalty of my fans?
Yeah, I got Matt. I got Matt a computer. Matt, if you're listening, listen. I can't get it shipped till Monday. It was supposed to get shipped today, but they've delayed it for some reason. The powers of delivery. Just in case you're listening. But there's Yeah, put a record on. Put a record
Yeah.
on.
Let's should we I'm not even
Nightmare.
gonna tell you this record, right? I'm just gonna put it on
Alright.
and play it just to see how loyal my fans are to me.
Right. They'll be like, see you later.
Because I'm really insecure and I need to know.
Oh, yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, get some chest hair on you, man up.
Right, here we go,
Right.
fans. Right, what we
My
got?
friend.
7 at the moment. Let's see how many we lose.
My friend, I'm sure she had a hairy chest. She was more manly than me.
Here we go.
No kidding.
Sorry. I'm killing myself here. Oh, Tom, get off. You wrecked my record the other day. Come on, run along. You're not allowed to, yeah.
No hill too high, no desert too dry, no road too long, no tide too short, no bridge too far. He's got a car, no road to see, no front too deep, no star too bright, no squeak too tight, no tail too tall, no cat too cool, no base too low, no bit of a road. No into his talents, no sense of
Oh my God, I'm losing loads of people. Yeah, I forgot about that. Fuck. Why didn't you say that at the beginning? Fuck's sake, Brian.
What happened?
I just realised. Oh shit. Right, sorry, fan. No wonder everyone's fucked off. I've got 3 people left.
I was getting paggered by some guy in a pink suit with fucking yellow spots.
You know what? It's funny because
Jumping all about me.
when my daughter was a kid, I took her to this bigger fair adventure thing in America. We was in America at the time.
All right.
And Blobby turned up in the restaurant that we was in, right?
All right.
And all I could think of is if you come over here and scare my daughter, I'm gonna punch you, because he was way over the top, proper, way over the top, lad, fast.
Lunatic in a
He
costume.
scared the kids. He scared them, and his outfit was dirty.
Oh yeah.
I was sitting there fuming, thinking, "You come over here, I'm gonna punch you." I mean, in them days, I was a big guy. I'm only 5'5", but I was big. And I was sitting there fuming. Whether he saw it or not, I don't know, but he didn't come nowhere near me. But yeah, I can't believe I
wall
played
puncher,
that.
were you? Just
That
knocking
would
at
have been
walls.
funny. That would have been on the news. That would have, because I was quite protective at that situation, because
you are.
this ain't a
well,
cartoon character for a kid. It's coming in, shouting and screaming its noises, running around everywhere frantically, and I'm like, no, I'm not having that near me. You stay over there, mate. And lucky for me, he did. Because
but you always find, when you get a record collection or you look through records, you always find one like that, and you're like, oh no, do I have to you lose the will to live, and you're like, no, I'm going to put it on.
You say that right. My brother-in-law years ago, he bought this old jukebox, right, and it come with loads of records, right, and back then it was like, oh my God, he's got Gary Glitter in it. And my brother-in-law loved Gary Glitter at that time, all that shit. I mean,
a questionable gang leader.
Yeah, because like even though there was a lot of stories out there about Gary Glitter, you never really get the full documentary of what's gone on in the past before he actually come to that point where everyone's going, yeah, you're that.
No, when you're a kid, you don't. When you're a kid, you don't. You don't get the full picture.
No. But like when my brother-in-law found out he threw all them records,
you don't get the full picture.
He had half a jukebox left. It's fucking hilarious. Well, he's going, oh my God, you got Gary Glitter records. It was like, ooh, don't touch it.
Same with that Sicko Savile. Remember him? I mean, everyone, like, you were a kid, no one knew any better, right? And so dodgy.
Every kid wrote him a letter, dreaming that they would meet him and sit on his lap and tell him their dream.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to write him a letter.
Yeah, but there's been a few people on here that said that they've wrote letters to him and stuff like that. Not on my channel, but like on the internet as a whole. Like as I've been through the groups, there have been people out there going, "Oh yeah, I remember sending him a letter and blah blah blah," and couldn't wait to get an answer and all that.
I think we'll stick with Blobby, right? We'll stick with Blobby.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, because like we only know what we're told at the moment. Who's to say? Who's to say how good or bad these people are? When you're like that, you've got to question how long they've been like that and what people haven't found out.
Well, there's always that, isn't there? There's always what people don't know about them,
Yeah.
But, that's a filthy fucking subject, to be honest.
Yeah. So I watched one of them pedo things tonight, right? And there's this old boy on there. No, there's this old boy on there, right? It's been done twice, right? He's been on the register. He didn't go to prison the second time, and his solicitor or his representative said, I'm very confident that he's not gonna do this again. And within months they caught him. It's like 3 times. He's been convicted twice and he still ain't gone down. And this is the 3rd time now. I'm like, this is fucking bollocks. Absolute bollocks. They should just.
Everyone's.
What they should do with
Paris.
Because...
I've listened to hundreds of people speak about it. All over the internet, and everyone's raging in the UK about it, and they're furious and angry and frustrated about it.
But
they're just getting away with it.
To be honest with you, Brian, though, this is one thing that I've noticed that's annoying me. Why I keep watching these pedo hunters, right? Because this is how I see it. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. But all the people they're catching are scum or low life. Don't want to make an effort in life at all, or they've got mental issues. But yet, if these I mean, I get why these pedo hunters can catch these people, but they should think of a level where they catch the more important people and see them go down, and then all these little weasels down here that just think it's okay and they're not going to get caught, they will just clam up and they will just take their fantasies and put them back in their head.
No,
Because there's not enough
more like
elite
that, mate.
people that are taken
These-
down. None of them have been taken down, but yet
Yeah.
we're going for all these mental
There's
people
lots of
that
them
have...
taken down, Paris. This is the trouble.
Well, why don't we see the videos like we do with these ones, so
Right,
that everyone can
there's-
see it?
Well, because it's like it's a bit like, you know, how a straight man loves a woman. These people think it's the right thing to do. They're just very careful about doing the right thing. In their mind, they know it's wrong.
Yeah.
99% of them know it's wrong, but that's how they deal with it. From my observations.
I think they just know it's wrong, but they think they're going to get away with it because they always seem to think
a lot of them don't.
With a clever idea.
A lot of them don't. It's a lot of them. It's the thrill of getting away with it. It's the whole exciting thing. They get a buzz off it. They're really sick people.
At the end of the day, the thrill is that they like kids. You know what I mean? If there's other thrills there, there's other thrills there. But at the end of the day, they've got twisted minds, and that needs to be dealt with.
Yep.
It's like we're so primitive in that line of work, but yet we can talk about the best way to get to the moon or to Mars. You know what I mean? We can't even deal with our own issues.
Every obfuscation under the sun, apart from dealing with one of the biggest issues in society. But you got to remember, this is Britain. We deal with it differently. We deal with it the British way.
Yeah.
This is basically people talk about things like that island and stuff, but fucking Britain, man, it's full of them.
I think it is a good thing to kind of be reserved and understand and get to the bottom of it, rather than a lot of these countries where they go, yeah, it's him, and they go and chop their head off or whatever. I like that civilized side of life, but when
China,
you've got
I like the one in China.
offenders,
take them outside and shoot them in the head the next morning.
Yeah, when you've got
I think that's save everyone all the trouble. That's the way we deal with it.
Well, the thing is, you got to remember, they don't just ruin that kid's mind. They make their parents regret that they didn't do what they should have done. Check their devices all the time. But it's like you say, kids are very clever. They can outsmart adults with their information. They can outsmart them. But
the thing is, you kind of trust the kid, don't you? As an adult, I mean, if you look back to when you were a kid yourself, fooling your mum, telling her that you were going to, let's say, you're going to a youth club or a local swing park, right, to play on the swings, and when you're actually going to your friend's house, or you were staying. How many times did you maybe stay, or did me and my friends stay with the friend overnight when we were really out all night doing an all-nighter in the dark, playing in the village or whatever, right? I mean, we did crazy stuff like that, or kids in the village would get drunk, right?
Yeah.
And everyone would say, "Oh, I'm staying at his house," and then he would say, "I'm staying at his house." Everyone would call round, and then someone would come. Right, you come with me, and so there'd be like 2 or 3 kids left there, out all night because their parents didn't give a shit, and that's the way it was. It was a bit safer then, but it wasn't really, because the crime you're talking about is something that wasn't really spoken about. That was the hidden thing.
Yeah.
It was kind of hushed. It's horrible, but you're talking about, in some families about 1 in 30 people in the family. So
I think with all the technology
huge
and
number of
everything
people
we've got, we've made life more complicated for ourselves, much more complicated than it was. But I suppose that's the price you pay for moving on. I always believe you have to move on, because if you don't, you'll go extinct. I believe you have to move on and progress, but I just feel like it's going the wrong way. I feel like we're not keeping control of our technology and
we
our
never had it.
advances.
We never had control of technology. Technology is run
All
away
right,
with
not us
itself.
then, the elite, because
Oh.
they're the ones that pay for it and put it out and put the ideas out there to make more technology and newer technology.
Well, only to make money, though. And that's what they're all about. You know,
Yeah.
Corporation. Corporation tax.
Yeah, I think the human race needs to work on the corporate system now because they've become too in control and got too much say. I mean, it's weird because like when you look at the farming industry, they're completely nailed down to the floor. But when you look at the corporate system, they've got it all their own way. Don't you think? It's a bit weird, isn't it? When if you ain't got a farming industry, you haven't got anything else.
Well, we've still got. I think we ship a lot of we've got like rapeseed oil. I see fields of it in the summer, so we've got fields and fields of that and different crops.
Yeah, but I see so many fields out here where they just let the crop go to waste because they're paid to let it go to waste. It's like that can go somewhere else, even if we don't need it. But no, we would rather test fly a plane or something stupid like that and put loads of money into it, put loads of shit into the air, rather than let that food go to somewhere where it needs it. Let it rot. We'll pay you to let it rot. Because that's what they do. They pay the farmers to let their shit rot. Or they pay them to not plough their fields and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of run. I mean, they are trimming back on like food supplies in the main stores. That's what they say, but we'll see what happens. They can't just shove masses of food as fertilizer. It was okay when we were in Europe. We had loads of supplies coming in, but now we're out of Europe, things are a bit tighter. So yeah, definitely.
It's surprising when you grow food on your land how much tastier it is than one in the shop, even though the shop one looks perfect.
The food, if you make it yourself, tastes great. And some like specialist bakers, for instance, if you go to a specialist baker, you always get something nice or different. You don't have to always go to the local Tesco. I mean, I hate Tesco. Not as an entity, not the people that work there. So much just the whole.
Yeah, I used to shop in Tesco's, but I don't actually shop in there anymore. That's weird. That I don't know why.
The missus loves going there, but I can't stand it. I says, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah,
Definitely
I used to like going in there. I used to get me points and all that sort of stuff, and you know what I mean. I used to like it, and then in the end, they started to really annoy me. I don't know why. I just stopped using them. But yeah. I don't really shop now, to be honest with you, Brian. If I'm hungry, I'll get something to eat. If I'm not, I just roll along. You know what I mean? Shopping to me is a waste of effort because I have to turn the fridge on and then that wastes the batteries and I have to worry about the dates on the food because I can't have a freezer. So all that side of it, it's like I don't drink milk anymore. The fridge has gone off. The only time I've put a fridge on is if I'm running the engine and I've bought some beers. That's the only time I put it on and put them in the freezer. So it's on for 20 minutes, they get frozen, and then I turn it off because it sucks the life out of your batteries on a boat.
Yeah. You ever thought about getting batteries for more batteries?
Pardon?
Get more batteries. Can you not do something like that?
Well, I've got 5 batteries. Do you know what? When I bought this boat, I had 5 batteries on it, right, and they was all right. And I get why I killed them because I didn't really appreciate what I had on the boat. I was just using them with an inverter, and it was knocking them out. So, and then I started to realise, no, this is not right because the batteries are just not getting charged up; they're being bashed by what I'm doing. So I bought a new set of batteries, another 5, and they've only lasted me about a year and a half, and my lights are going out of the night and all that. And I was talking to my friend. She goes, "I'm going to change the batteries on my boat, right?" She's only got 2, right?
All
But
right.
they're massive, and they weigh
Yeah.
12 stone each, right?
Oh wow.
And
Right.
because my
That's good
batteries are
batteries.
so bad, she's let me have hers, and I've put them on my boat, and now I'm back to having light all night. But when I wake up in the morning, I'm down to about 10 volts. But them two batteries are so much better than the ones I had.
Yeah.
They're really good batteries. They're massive though. 12
Oh.
stone each.
Yeah. Lead acid. Is it lead acid batteries?
Well, they're sealed. No, they're sealed. So yeah, no,
Yeah.
they're slow releasing ones. Like they're not to start engines up and that. They're like leisure batteries.
Oh, right. I have, of course.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
so they're
they
all
get
sealed, yeah.
charged up by the engine, but they actually run all the lights and stuff on the boat.
So
They're
what
not. They don't
type of
crank the
battery is
engine
it?
up. The engine's got its own battery, but
There'll be
they're
a
all sealed. So
Paris.
I
There'll
don't
be a
know.
reactive thing in the battery. What is it? Is it lithium ion, mercury batteries? What is it? What type of battery is it you're using?
I haven't got a clue.
Because the cold will affect batteries as well.
Oh
If
yeah,
you're,
definitely. Yeah, when they're wearing down, it does. Yeah.
apart from lithium ion, it's not too bad in the cold. But
Yeah, but you got to remember
like
these
terrible.
batteries only get charged up by solar. They never go on a battery charge or nothing like that. So you're always battling with trying to get them fully charged. And even when they're fully charged, if the amperage is not there, you can quite quickly you lose that charge.
How many panels do you have?
So I've only got two.
All right, maybe
They're
knocking them a
quite big.
couple
They're
of
quite
panels.
big though. I think they're both 160 watt each. But I had that flooded, didn't I? And when I had that flood, my solar panels was on the land because I had the trees and the sun wasn't getting to the panel, so I put
Right.
them the other side of the trees, and then we had the flood, and they was underwater for 2 weeks. So I don't think they're working at their best. But I can't buy some at the moment because, well, I just can't afford it at the moment.
Yeah.
But they are working, so I just get on with it. It's the same. It's like the summer, you get by fine, but the winter, because there's not enough sun, you're not getting that charge every day that you need.
Well, you know what to spend your money on when you get some money going, and get yourself, make sure you're all powered up so that you can actually do things you need to do.
Well, I might think about trying to get two of these
Even
batteries what I got off my friend, because they're
one
they're
more panel will make a difference.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. Well,
even one
to be
panel.
honest with you, I was thinking of converting to them, you know, the ones that bend, because
Yeah.
my roof's round. I was going to put the bent ones on it and use about
Yeah.
4 rather
Well,
than the 2 I've got.
Well, you get different panels, right? So, and the
Yeah.
good ones are more expensive.
Yeah.
But if you can get a hold of some of even the cheaper ones and bung them on, at least it's better than what you have. So, and I'm sure there'll be
Yeah.
plenty out there. Just keep looking.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
now I've cut the trees down. I've put them back on the boat, so they can't get damaged anymore on the land. But
Yeah.
I had a feeling that I had to change them panels because, like I say, they was underwater for 2 weeks and they were still plugged in. So
Oh well.
it
Yeah.
must have damaged them in some way.
Well, if water go into them, maybe, but probably not. I mean, because they're usually sealed.
It was dry. It was a driving river, though. It wasn't like just sitting in water.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
river was constantly driving through them.
Well, it depends on the exact panel.
Yeah.
'Cause you know how you get these little lights for your garden. You just push them in the ground, and they've got the
Yeah,
little
I've got a few of them.
battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I went and bought a whole bunch of them just for the batteries alone. They were little AAAs. So, and I used them on my bike lights because I
Oh
went
yeah.
through a lot of batteries, and so I would just charge them all at the end of the week. I would just charge them all at once. So that saved a lot of money. But so there are ways you can get round getting what you need.
Yeah.
It's like I did.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fine tune myself really
Yeah.
because it's
You know,
like
eBay,
I've got
Gumtree, you ever look on Gumtree, eBay? You just got to keep looking. You know, every other day or something. Just keep.
Oh, what
looking.
for the panels?
Yeah, just for whatever, because you will
Yeah,
find
yeah, yeah.
come up that's local, cheap as anything, and you'd be like, I'm glad I looked now. Save myself a lot of money. Because some people are just like, they have things stolen and they're like, oh, I can't afford that, and they just sell the panel. Or there's a spare panel, you know, from whatever. It could be a huge panel, and you could get, and that would solve all your issues. Because during the winter, you can have a lot less light. You know, and of course, some panels need sunlight and some just need light.
Yeah, true. It's like
so,
my friend has just bought a battery pack, right? She's paid about 1,600 quid for it, right? And it comes with these solar panels, right? And they're not that big, but the wattage that they provide, and she goes, they're really weird because they're like sort of bubbly on top, whereas all of ours here are nothing like that. But it charges this big battery pack up she's got, and the battery pack's got a built-in inverter, USB ports, and everything on it. She runs her telly all the time off of it.
Right.
But the solar panels she's got really look good. They look like proper quality.
Well, yeah. I mean, as far as the edge goes, but they can all look very similar, but they'll have different stuff inside them, basically.
Yeah.
They can look exactly the same size and everything, but the ones will maybe knock out, say, like, you know, the big panels maybe knock out an extra 200 or 300 watts per big panel. So
wind turbines are shit. I don't know what that name says.
Get you a pickle, but there's some of them are really noisy. I mean, it's not that I discount them at all, because you know, when you're in a pickle, you'll use anything, right?
Yeah. Well, I have got a wind turbine, right? And I was measuring it the other day, and it was giving me half an amp, right? In fact, funny enough, thinking about it, I ain't even connected it back on yet. It was pointless because even when the wind's blowing really hard here, it doesn't seem to go round that fast. And I've got quite a good one because it come with the boat. It's a pretty good one. It was over £1,000, so it's not one of them silly £200 ones. It was a really dear one, but like it don't really seem to give me much. And the wind, it's really weird because you've got to have the right type of wind as well, because we've had gale force here and that don't seem to make it do what it's meant to do. But yet we've had light winds and then it's going around constant. It's like, I don't get it. It's weird.
You know what you could do, Paris? You could call up, you know, these panel companies and just say, have you got any old panels lying around?
Yeah.
That I could have. Just say, I live on a boat, so I need one. And just, you know.
Well, I want to try and get 4 of the bent ones because I'm going to be painting my boat roof next year, and I want to get all the old brackets that are holding all the old solar panels on, because they're big, square, chunky things, and I want these things flat on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't want them sort of up on brackets and stuff. So I'm going to try and get 4 of them bent ones and put them all together.
Have you seen the thermal water heaters as well? Have you seen them?
No.
They use them in the States a lot. I've got a friend who lives in Texas, and on his roof, it looks like a solar panel, but it's not. The pump pumps the water through these hundreds of little tubes.
That's the other type. Yeah, that's the other type. And it's liquid tube or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a tiny little tubes.
Yeah, they've been out for quite a long time then, but they don't. Not a lot of people know about them because it is for your hot water, isn't it? It's got like a liquid in the tubes that heats up through the sun and goes through a coil that goes through the boiler that warms it up.
Well, where he is, it's just his actual water goes through the tube because it's so hot. I mean, he's right up in the mountains.
Okay, yeah. I bet there's some liquid in them panels though that make it warm quicker.
Yeah, and what is it? There's one of those little stove things you can get. Is that a rocket stove or something? It heats with a coil in it, and it heats.
I don't need a stove. I've got a proper kitchen, and to be honest with you, I'm quite happy with my gas consumption on that because I've only got
Yeah.
the cooker on gas and it seems to last me 3 months at a time. And it's like, I mean, the gas has gone up a lot, but it's still quite good for me on a boat. And then if I'm cooking, I'm always making tea and doing stuff. So I'm quite impressed with that.
Yeah, I was watching something on YouTube, and this guy's got this rocket stove. He's got this coil that he's made himself, and it's very simple. It's just a coil of copper wire, and it heats up, and it generates hot water itself. I mean,
How does it heat up though?
I think you shove gas, or you can put like wood under it or something. But the way it's all designed, it's on YouTube. I've no idea where it is, but it's called. I think it's called a rocket stove.
The name rings a bell, but
but really quick way to heat water, and it doesn't use much.
Yeah, it's amazing what's out there, really, isn't it?
It had a jacuzzi running off it. World's best rocket stove. Right,
the only thing I have problems with here is batteries.
Well, this
I need to get Elon Musk on it. What was that?
So, well, basically, what he had was, right, how he heated his house was it basically looks like a tube, right, with a little tube coming off at the bottom. So that's the basic rocket stove, right? And what he was doing was putting his water through it, through this coil that he'd coiled up, a bit like an electrical coil, and he put it in next to the flame. So when the water was pumping through normally, right, you had this heating right down to nothing, but it was still pumping, right?
Yeah.
And it would heat up his entire home. So if, like, say like your boiler went, right, you could use that's another way you can do it, to heat up your house, to heat the place up, And plus, of course, with a small place, like you would need an even smaller one without living on a boat.
Yeah.
But even if you had it on the land, you'd literally have tubes coming off and a copper coil made up, drop it in one side of the rocket stove, the side that draws in air into the stove, and you could cook your dinner on the top of it and heat your house at the same time. Heat your boat at the same time,
Happy day.
Yeah, and it's just it's a simple little invention. You can make one with bricks, you can make one with metal, but you just need to run the coils like a tube, and then at the end the copper coil, and of course you'd have to have something like 14 mil copper pipe, flexi pipe, and use that. And it runs through that fast, that it just heats up all the water. So, but by the end of it, the water's roasting hot, and then you just run all that into your bath or whatever, or your shower.
Yeah.
So your water's nice and warm. So if you run out of gas or whatever, you can do that. You could do it with old sticks or anything. It's a really cool way to sort of improvise. If the gas goes off.
And what's that called? What was that called?
A rocket stove.
A rocket stove.
Rocket stove. I'll link you one.
Yeah, I like to look into that because I like messing around with things like that.
Okay, homemade wood burning rocket stove. I'll link you that. Hang on.
Oh, what have I done here? Where's my comments gone? Oh, there they are.
It's the same principle, right?
There we go.
There you go. That's in the StreamYard chat for you. It's a rocket stove. Rocket stove, right? So that's the basic principle of what it is to build one, right? And then there's another video. If you look along the same line of videos, there'll be another one telling you how to heat up a coil. I mean, it's easy to heat up a coil, right?
Yeah.
Just to bend it around a bit of tube or something, right? Copper coil. And if you've got a little water pump, and it'll heat up a whole container of water really quickly.
Oh, it's mad, isn't it?
Like 20 minutes or whatever, and you can have that as a shower. It's just the little things like that can make all the difference, especially if you're starting.
I'm going to look into that because that sounds quite fun, really.
They've even got a hobo rocket stove. You can make out with tin cans, literally.
What's that for gay people?
No, hobo. Kind of like it's an American term for a hobo person, right? Yeah. I'll watch a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
When I get time. So
Yeah, I like watching all that sort of stuff. Do you think we
Right.
should play a record?
yeah, why not? Enough of our stuffing about.
I got one here. D. Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't know
What about
that's
Wind
all
Turbine?
about.
Yeah.
What year we're looking at? This is Mercury Records. There is a year here, 1978, and this is Atomic Lover. I can't remember if I like this one. I think this one was a bit robotic-y for me, I think. Mind you, it's got scratches on, so if we don't like it, we can take it off.
A bit Europop.
Let's give it a cut. I don't know.
What was it called?
Produced by Patty Unwin and Gary Unwin. Let's give it a go, see if we like it. You never know. Not many oldies that we don't like. Ooh.
I am your automatic lover.
Uh-oh.
Automatic lover. I am your automatic lover. I am your automatic lover. Automatic lover. I am your automatic lover. Automatic lover.
Things may sound kind, there's no more feeling. To me, it's down and I'm feeling. Longing to be touched, longing for a kiss. Whisper words to love, tell me that you miss me. Nothing to caress, not a hand to hold. I don't need that touch, 'cause his body's cold. He's programmed to receive automatic satisfaction. After love is dead, where's the true reaction?
Yeah, lovely. Get on with it. It was like two songs mixed into one. There, it's like some of it I liked and some of it I didn't. It was a bit wonky. I'm going to forget a little bunch of records because I've played all them ones. Let's put that over there. Right. Let's turn that off. Save a bit of battery. Yeah, Brian, do you want to see my very first laptop I got? Coming, Brian. Are you there? Oh, excuse me. A bit of gas come up from me can of lager.
All right.
Do you want to see my first laptop I ever got,
I'm back.
Brian?
Well, it's up to you, mate. Yeah, if you want to show it, that's
Yeah.
up to you, bud. That's
Yeah,
yours.
I'm gonna show you it because it's actually out. I was gonna put it away, but I thought, no, hang on.
You did mention something about that before.
Yeah, because last
Months
time
ago.
I had trouble getting it out of the cupboard because like the cupboards here ain't the best down the side of the bed.
Right.
Well, I got it out, but oh shit, where has it gone? Oh for fuck's sake, I've put it back away. Hang on a minute.
Oh, it don't matter, Paris. Don't ruin the show.
Oh, where it is, yeah. I can't believe that I put it away again.
Easy. Yeah, I can't believe it either. Anyway, folks, Paris is off looking for a laptop.
Yeah, look, I've got it, Brian. I've got
You
it.
got it? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I got it, right. I've got to show you this PC, right, because this is mad how forward we've come. I mean, I can't remember when I had this. It was probably 30 years ago or 30-something years ago.
Yeah, I'll need a battery, I reckon.
It's mains. It's mains. It don't run on the battery.
Yeah, I said it was.
Right.
Yeah,
Do you know what? I've put it on the table, Brian, and I'm having trouble looking over the top of it to see my laptop.
It's got a wind up torch to light the screen.
Right. Right. Let me just find out what I'm doing here. Let's see if I can put my camera on. How do I put my camera on? Oh, it's down there, isn't it? There we go. Right, I'll put that on. This is it here. Look. Oh fuck! I hurt my wrist.
Well, I can't.
I was
There you
trying
are.
to lift it up. Look,
There
I
you
was
are.
trying to
Yeah.
lift it up. Then. Right. Look, this is
Yeah, you're
my
on
lap.
screen now.
This is my. As it happens, I'll open the back ports while we're at the back. That's the ports on the back. Look.
That's a portable. That's an old one, eh? Crikey.
This is a laptop, right? That's the
Oh,
back of it.
Yeah.
We've got something that goes in there. We've
Floppy.
got something that goes in there.
Diskette.
We've
Yeah.
got right, that's got a key lock on it. Oh god, this is really heavy. It's hurting my wrist. Right. I'm only meant to be carrying a can. It's got the CD thing here at the bottom. I think I
All right.
changed that in the past because I think that pack. It's got the floppy thing here. What goes in
Where'd you
here?
find
You
that
know, the
monster?
floppy disk.
That is a
And-
monster. Where did you find that? Did you actually buy that years and years ago?
It's got that port there. Well, I used to work in an electrical shop, right? And my governor was right into like the computers, but it used to be down the phone line then because you can't actually connect this to the internet. You have to connect it to a phone line. Goes in here. I don't know if you can see it. It goes in that bit there. The
Yeah,
phone
they're
line.
becoming defunct as well, even phone lines, aren't they? So
Yeah, it's like a fax. It was like a bleeping and all that, and you only got files and that. But this is right. Let me open it. This is fucking funny. This bit, right? Remember, this is a laptop. People walk around with suitcase. Look how big the screen. You see how big that is, can't you?
yeah, you'll have to have a couple of man arms to carry that. Yeah.
It's hurting my wrist picking it up.
Yeah.
Right. Now look how big the screen is.
People walking about lopsided. Yeah. Was that
That's the
10,
screen,
8
right?
or 10 inch,
Right.
9 inch screen or something?
Right. Look at that, like that, right?
Yeah, so
But
like
you can
something like that.
also, you can take that off and put it on your lap.
Yeah, if
It's
it
a
didn't mess about,
full-size keyboard, a proper. It's like,
it
and then you-
didn't mess about.
and-
Yeah,
and you still have to plug your mouse in.
technology at its best. Yeah.
But that was like, hang on, let me put that back. But that way's a tuck. Can you see what it says up there? What does that say?
Yeah.
Let's have a
I
look.
bet that cost a fortune back in the
That
day.
says Intel inside. Yeah, he paid a fortune for it. And the only reason that I ended up with this was because a newer model come out, and because he was rich, he went and bought the newer model. But look at that for a laptop.
You should get it all tidied up and punted and sold and get your solar sold before, like your solar sold before winter,
I
mate.
should do. But
So you're not
I
suffering.
do like looking at it now and then. It's like you don't see many of these, and this is in really good condition as well. And it will start up, but the only thing is, it starts up in safe mode because I've deleted a program out of it that I shouldn't have deleted because they're a lot easier to delete on these old things than they are on the new stuff. And I deleted part of a program, and it wouldn't start up properly. But I ended up buying Windows 95.
Yeah, an expert will love that. An expert will love that. They will tinker away with that for weeks.
Yeah, of course I will. Do you know what I would love someone to be able to do is put this right up to date, but keep it in this and nothing's messed about with. But when you open this up, because I've opened this up a couple of times, you won't believe the fucking shit in here. There's some shit.
I could do that. I could mod that. Yeah, lots of people could mod that for you. It would cost a lot of money, like initially to get the parts to make it right up to date. But it's big enough. You could literally put the best computer in the world inside that. Yeah.
That's the model.
T.
Is that 330OC?
T6600C.
Oh yeah, T6600C.
Yeah.
It's a Toshiba.
It's a beauty. That's what it is.
It's a monster, isn't it? It's an absolute monster. And you can only put a Windows 95 on it. But I heard if you connected that up, if you could connect that up to the internet, it would destroy the computer because it's not compatible. Because apparently, someone had a word with Windows about the naughty doings with information and stuff, and they had to change their program and their whole setup. So that is not compatible with today's
whatever. So it comes with 8 megabytes of CMOS random access memory. So that's your RAM. 8 megabytes. That's tiny.
Yeah. I'm going to try and find you a memory card.
Kilobytes. So that's 640 pages, literally.
I know. And yet they reckon that Windows 95 was designed to run the world.
Run it into the ground, maybe. It worked. So
people wouldn't even be able to get out of bed before using the megabytes you got on that, let alone use it all day.
Right.
That probably would just about set your alarm clock off.
Right. I've got you the manual, right?
All right.
I'll link it in the StreamYard. Just keep an eye on your battery, right? But you need to save these links I'm giving you.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, save them to a little file on your laptop or something. That's the user manual. That's the user manual for it.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, I never even thought about
that. You can download that if you want at your own discretion.
Yeah, cool. I'm trying to find a memory card to show you because they're absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
You won't believe the size of them and the megabytes you get.
Oh well, I will. But the inner size of that, you could literally fit anything inside that. You know, a really good. I've got computers that are literally the size of the whole thing.
Yeah, the size of the memory card is actually the size of the computers you can get now.
Have you ever heard of like a Raspberry Pi, tiny little computer? Very basic, just very functional.
No.
Well, you could literally put a Raspberry Pi inside that and have it coming out the side. You know, just remove a drive and have the Raspberry Pi sitting in where the drive is. and you could be like looking at stuff on the internet. No one would know. You know.
Oh, I thought I knew where my bloody memory cards were. That's annoying, that. Hang on a minute. I've still got a couple of drawers to look through. But
Yeah, really basic stuff, but fun if you like that sort of thing. I mean, me personally,
well, if I had that computer running as a proper computer, that would just be nuts, wouldn't it? But you'd have to rip everything out of it because everything ain't what we use now.
Oh, what best thing to do is buy a broken one and do that one with it. Buy it like one that's totally defunct, and do that with it. And if yours works, sell that.
Yeah, someone can get it going. I mean, it runs and everything, but it just don't. I can't get into the computer side of it. It runs on safe mode. It's the only time it will let me sort of move on, but in safe mode, you can't really do nothing. And I think it's because I deleted part of a program. Something kept coming up and it got on my nerves, so I deleted it.
Inside it, there'll probably be a battery for it, so you need to replace that.
It don't have a battery.
Well, it might be a chip. I've never looked inside one ever, so I don't know what's inside it.
Yeah. Oh, they're like old-fashioned robots. There's a lot of bits in them. A lot of bits. They're nothing like computers now. Everything's spaced out and got fans everywhere. They're just loads of bits of metals and brackets and circuit boards. They're just everywhere in it.
You know what?
It don't run on a battery. It always runs on a mains. It doesn't actually run on a battery.
See, it's got a bus speed of 800 megahertz, but the processor is a single core 2.2 gigahertz, so it won't be able to do anything as it is.
No.
You know, it could maybe run a phone. You know, like a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little mobile phone. It could something similar.
Can you imagine if you downloaded your phone onto that? It'd probably blow it up.
Well, like a lot of basic phones have got the same kind of processing power. Like that's probably got more processing power than the first ship into space. So you're doing all right.
Yeah. God, what do you think about this AI situation that's occurring now? I don't suppose you looked at my Facebook, have you? The last thing that I put up.
Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube called the Retro Gadget Man, and he's got one, and it's a $7,000 from 1994, and he's doing a restoration on it. I bet you, if you got in touch with him, he might be able to find you a buyer. I'll give you a link.
Oh, what for the laptop?
It's a laptop for the monster.
It's a laptop, Brian. It's a laptop.
Yeah, it's a laptop. Yeah.
It's a laptop like you've never seen before. It's huge. It's data. I mean, if someone attacked me and I hit them with that, they'd be out for the count. It's proper heavy.
Right, so that's Retro Gadget Man's link. That's the user manual above, and so that will help you get up and running properly, and maybe even be able to sell it or be able to access somewhere.
Yeah. Do you know what? I reckon if I sold that, Brian, I reckon if I sold that, the most I would get on it was probably 150 quid.
No. This is the broken one, and it's $7,000. That's what I'm saying. You've got something there.
Shit. Yeah, but when you think about it, Brian, I've had that for over 30 years, and I've had to carry it everywhere with me. I deserve a payout. Yeah. I want to pay out.
You must be lopsided. Take it shopping with you.
Yeah. Can you imagine that pulling that out in the shop going, right, what is my list? What is it I want to buy? You need a trolley just for that.
Well, if you can't take a basket, it'll leaving you up. You know, you'll not be lopsided. So.
Yeah. But I am glad I kept it because it always fascinated me. The size of it and how small the screen is. But it all works. It's in colour. You know what I mean? But it needs to be reprogrammed and just appreciated for what it is, because you can't take it
Yeah,
any further than that unless
you
you
play
want to.
chess with it.
Yeah. Do you know
That
what?
command maybe.
I actually played music through it when I had it, but
Oh
I
yeah, I'll do
think
that. Yeah.
I think I took the audio card out of it. It was like phono leads on the back of it, so I played music on that, and it went into speakers. I can't remember if I took it out. I ain't lifting it up again. Fuck that.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that you can. I mean, you can keep it for longer, and hopefully it doesn't die on you completely. But
Yeah, because it is mains. It hasn't got batteries in it, so you ain't got to worry about that. You know what I mean? It's just
there's a whole world of geeks that will buy that on eBay.
yeah.
Put it up for like, have a look on eBay and see what similar things are going for, and just price it accordingly, starting at like £3,000 or something, and see where it goes. I'm telling you, you never
I'd
know.
like to sell my fucking motorbike. Fucking that get me a
Well,
few bob.
you
I
maybe
need
not
to
have
get
to.
rid of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You might not have to.
yeah,
But you're
I
not going
think
to use it, are you? Yeah.
what, my motorbike?
No, your computer.
No, I ain't gonna use that. No.
Yeah,
No.
bang it up on eBay then. I bet
That
you'll
could
get
go.
something for it.
Yeah,
First time seller, whatever.
yeah. That'll go to the highest bidder, whoever wants it. Because I don't. I mean, I like looking at it and that, but like, if someone wants it and they're getting to get more pleasure out of it, it's got to be sold, isn't it?
Yeah, sold seen. Yeah.
It saves me keep moving it.
Yeah.
If it is on wheels, I wouldn't mind so much. But
Yeah, the
it's
boat
not.
will say raise a foot as soon as you take it off the boat. Yeah, it'd be fine.
Yeah. But yeah, I've had many hours sitting on that, not doing nothing and just flicking through it, looking at files and that. I can't even remember what I used to do on that, to be honest with you. I know that I'd done a diagram of how
Work for
to
MI5.
how to bypass a meter.
Yeah, it's like one of your spy gadgets for MI5.
It's my gadget, yeah. No, I weren't that clever.
Yeah, MI5, I mean.
I can fiddle the electric, but
Yeah.
I can't do all that other stuff.
I can
Isn't
fiddle
it
the
the
electric.
tobacco? Do you have a record on? I've just seen Billy Joel. My Life, 50
Yeah, go on then,
Seconds
'cause I can
Street.
go and get my cup of cocoa.
What
I'll be heading off
what
to my
is the
bed
year?
soon, but it's good to hang around. It's good to say
Yeah.
hello, Paris.
1978. Yeah, I like it when people come on here. It's cool. It's cool. It's so different to the other side of life, because I've been on so many panels where massive rows kick off, and I'm like, oh god.
You're talking to the wrong people, Paris.
Yeah, obviously. Well, do you know what? I have noticed that I am in a very toxic corner of the internet, and I'm trying to get out of it, because I've joined lots of
Yeah.
different groups, and I've fucked a lot of the idiots off that I used to argue with. I'll always have an argument with them if they come over here,
Yeah.
but none of them will, because they know I'll
Well-
run ring trained on.
Well,
They just do their little gobby bit on their channels or on other people's channels. But come
you don't
over
have
here.
to talk though. You don't have to get involved though. That's the thing. You know, if you
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you invest your time and get involved, then that's your thing, right? But if you don't have to if you don't want. I don't get
No,
involved in a lot
No,
of
but
chats.
sometimes you get dragged into things because of what other people say
Yeah, when
about
it gets
you.
like that, I just step away. I just like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
busy this week, and I just go and do something else. You know. I
Yeah, but
just
if I
make a
feel
list.
like I've got a valid answer, Brian, I can't walk away. I will go and put things right, and that's what I'm trying to do in these next few months, is just put my name right with all the wrong uns in this corner of the internet, because I'm going in other groups and they're nothing like this toxic corner. There might
Yeah.
be other little pockets here and there, but I find a lot of the people on the groups that are going absolutely vile.
Well, you could waste years on them, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you do that with your life? You know,
Well,
just
yeah, but you
nip
say
it in the
that,
bud.
Brian. I mean, I don't know if you know Dan Tarragon is. He's the biggest prick on the internet. And I'd love him to come in here. Come in here, Dan. I'll have a chat with you. I don't
There's
mind.
very few people on the
But-
internet I actually care about as human beings. You know, like a general care for another human being, yeah. But there's very few people on the internet I actually care about. Would go out my way to help.
Well, to be honest with you, Brian, I think a lot of people on here that are really nice, caring people, soon as they see all this shit come on, they just go away
Tune
from
out.
it because
Yeah,
a lot
tune
of
out.
people can't stand confrontation. So all the nice ones go and all the horrible ones stay, and it just gets worse.
Yeah.
And I just think this side of the internet has just got so toxic because everyone said something nasty about each other. I always say I've only ever argued because I've defended myself. I've always come on here to help, but I feel like I've always had to defend myself. But
yeah, I
it's
say things
different
as a
now.
joke. I say things as a joke.
Yeah,
of
well, that's
course.
how I see it now, Brian.
yeah.
Hi, Wavy. Hey,
Too
Dan.
long in the tooth to take things too serious. You know?
Yeah.
I took
Yeah,
things
the
too
thing
serious
is,
for far too long.
I think what my problem was, though, Brian, is because when I come on here, I was really naive. Even though I was in my 50s, I was so naive because I'd have a Facebook and I'd probably talk to my family or make a comment on my family. I never went outside of that. And then when I discovered YouTube, I thought, oh my God. Oh my God. I first started believing certain people, and then when I wised up, because I can be a bit slow in that sort of department, especially like when you're not in front of the person and it's all on here and they've got agendas and you're just trying to be nice on here. I just can't believe how bad some people are.
Oh,
They're vile.
scum of the earth. I let them get away with it because it is the internet.
Yeah,
and
it's like I've got such a bad name on here, right, with certain people, all because I called a group out. I called a group out, and then I got a group of people that didn't like that, and then they just become the boils on my ass. That's still here today, 5 years later, digging me out.
Well,
Saying their silly comments that was back in them days. We all grow, we all get mature, and we
it's
all
more than
like
that, Paris, though.
let things go. But
It's more
some
than
of
that,
these
Paris,
people
though.
in here are really wonky. Sorry, I keep rambling on.
No, what is Paris is some people actually just go, yeah, I like him. He does good content sometimes, or I like her and she does good content. So if someone goes live, they'll just hop on anyway. So not everyone's not like try not to be too cynical.
Well, I find that you have to come on
here
here quite regular to get like a decent amount of people on here, and like this is not my life. This like everything else in my life comes before the computer. Everything, anything I have to do or whatever, unless I can't be bothered to do it, that is more important in my life. And then I come on here and then I just have this crazy stuff. But it's like you said, I look at it as comedy now because I've retracted from a lot of these groups. I haven't left them, I've just retracted, and I've decided to make grenades and throw them where they're needed because them people deserve that.
Well, I don't know what they deserve myself. I mean, my opinion on it is I don't know who those people are and what they do. So why should I form an opinion?
Yeah, I'm stoned, Wavy. Sorry. I was just talking to the chat. Sorry, Brian. I've just...
Yeah, I don't know them. I don't... Like you, I don't know you. I don't know Matt. I like what you do. I like what Matt does. I like what Paul Ellis does, Tony Burkett. I like some of the things that Paddy did. I've got like 500 or so different... I'll just give you a quick rundown. There's some channels that I do like. Heaven Sent, Sky News, right?
Sky News.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
you shouldn't have said that, right? Brian.
Miss B. There's a guy called Ian. There's hundreds of them, but the thing is, you know, if I've got lots of channels, they've actually I'll save them because
Yeah.
they've actually got good videos on them, and I don't want to
Do
download
you know
them
what,
all.
Brian? My circles, right? When I look at other people's circles on the internet, I can't believe how small my circles are, right? And a lot of people go, they think I'm in all these groups and all that. I'm not. My circles are quite small. They're
Yeah, a lot
really
of people are just
small.
nosy bastards. So let's be
Yeah.
honest,
And
they
then
just are
I,
nosy.
I
And
see all
fuck,
this stuff out there, right? And
just
it's really weird, right? Because lately I've started watching videos that are just popping up that people have made 8-10 months ago about stinking knickers and all the other enemy. And I'm thinking, I wish I'd have seen that video at the time. How the fuck did that get away from me when I'm from the beginning? Me and that person have gone to war. We've kind of
yeah.
drifted away. Videos have been made of that person, but I haven't seen none of them. And now I'm starting to see these videos that have been made 8 months ago or
Yeah.
whatever. And I'm like, how the fuck have they eluded me?
Well,
So
the
now
thing
I'm
is,
having a bit
don't
of
worry
fun
about.
with them as well.
Yeah, don't worry about it too much. That's if you
No,
take it too
I'm
serious. Yeah,
finding it fun, Brian, honestly.
yeah.
My whole attitude on here now has completely changed, and it's just like a switch. You see it, and then you've either got to go away, or you can just take it with a pinch of salt and have fun with it. And that's what I'm doing at the moment, because I'm finding when I'm having fun with my enemies on here, they go green. They're
All right.
angry, and it's worse for them than it is for me because I'm having fun.
Well, I don't really think about people that way, but because a lot of the time I don't really care what they think or what they say, because
No, no,
what they
yeah,
say and what they think doesn't affect me. And if it does affect me, then I will do something about it. But I will speak to them,
yeah,
and face to face. I'll say, why
yeah,
did you do that? Right? Explain that. How did all that come about? Just I'll just man straight up to them.
yeah. Well, I
But
couldn't do that because
well, I do.
I was actually arguing with a woman, and
Yeah,
if I turned up in a woman's
yeah.
face and confronted her about what she's done to me, I would be looked at as something different to what I was actually trying to do. At the end of the day, the person that I had my problems with was as poison as anyone could be on here. It's absolutely toxic. So
Oh
me
yeah.
turning up there would be the worst thing for me.
Oh, have you ever seen? There's a guy called Cult of Dusty. Have you ever seen him?
No.
If you think you've got problems, go and
Oh, I
watch
ain't got
Cult.
no problems, Brian. Don't get me
Cult
wrong. I
of
ain't got no
Dusty.
problems.
Not you, not you. But I'm
Yeah,
saying if you've got problems with people and stuff. But if you've
yeah,
got watch Cult of Dusty, he just picks everything and everyone apart, and
yeah,
he does it in such a good way. He's had loads of his videos banned and stuff, and so he has sections in his show. They last for like an hour or two. His shows.
yeah,
He has sections where he rips through Trump. He rips through all the big names. He goes through them all, putting them all into a category, and
yeah,
usually 90% of the time he's right about
yeah,
those particular people. He's got a religious section where he rips the people that are just ripping people off and stuff. The evangelists. Go and watch Cult of Dusty. I bet you'd like him. Not everything he
yeah,
does, but some of the stuff that he exposes. But it's stuff that's been out on Twitter. It's already out, but he just brings it to his own little
yeah.
audience. That he's got.
His
He's got a
own
few
little
thousand
corner
followers.
and does his interpretation of it.
Yeah, and then
That's
but
cool.
the names of his the names of his the names of his uh, sections are quite funny because it's quite grim to the point.
Yeah,
So I'll see if I can link his channel. Actually, you'll like this guy.
yeah, I
But
probably
you
will.
won't like
But
all of
I'm
it.
trying to get away from all the
Yeah.
wrongers on it because it
Well,
never ends and it's
well, he's
pointless.
just one. He's just one person, and what he does, right, is he just cuts out all the bullshit.
Yeah,
So I find if I watch him like once a month or whatever, and I've got issues with stuff, anything political. He's got a political section. He's got a religious section. He's got a whatever. He's got these little sections, or he's got a chud section, for cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. So it just he's got a great way of putting people and things in perspective.
Yeah.
So if you ever feel like, like I was hard done by, just go and watch about him.
Yeah.
And it's not that it'll make you feel better, but he just puts things that we don't notice in perspective, because he's looked into it all and he's got hundreds of people researching it all. It saves you a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I hold my own on here now anyway. I was bad at first because I just couldn't understand why people were so nasty. But now I get it.
Well, sometimes you can read things, right? And you're perceiving it wrong because someone's just said something horrible, so you might think that's horrible as well. But it's not. They're just winding you up. They're having a joke. I ignore the chat a lot of the time if I'm modding and I'm just looking for keywords.
Yeah, I find it hard to do both. I mean, I can, if it's all going nice and slow like this, I can get involved with the chat and do the panel. But when the chat goes nuts, you've got to stay away from the chat because it fucks it all up for you. You can't communicate on the panel and try and keep up with the chat. But I choose not to mod anyone, because if people want to have a row in the chat, let them have a row in the chat, because no one can block anyone. And if you don't like it, just leave.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that, giving mod spanners and all that, because I've been in groups where you've got a rogue mod, and what they do is they'll go through all your live when it's gone off of there, and they will delete everyone they can delete in that chat. And it puts a whole different perspective on the live. So no one gets a spanner. No one can do no wrong. And if someone don't like what someone's saying, just have a break till they fuck off or whatever. That you've got that
That's
choice.
what I do. Put a record on.
You've got that choice.
Let's get a record on. Change the subject, because
did I play Billy Joel?
Eh?
Did I play Billy Joel?
No. It's about time you played some Billy.
Oh, I didn't play Billy Joel. I've put it on there to play it. I thought I played
we were chatting rubbish, weren't we?
My 52 Street, My Life. And this is a record. No, this is 1978. I thought I played this one. It's weird.
I love it. I love you, Billy. I love you. I miss you, Billy.
Yeah, come back there. Yeah, I actually watched a little documentary with him on
He's a funny dude.
Good Morning or something. He had all studs on his boots, padlocks around his neck, drawing pins in the arm, all in his jacket. And it's like, fucking hell, man, you're looking really old, but don't you think you should drop that fucking look?
Well,
anyway,
yes.
He's a good singer, though. I can't take that away from him, so we're going to give him a go.
The 80s and stuff, he was good in the 80s, wasn't he? Definitely. Yeah. He definitely filled the corner,
Yeah, I mean, this sounds great, this record, still now. Here we go.
Got a call from the Lord, man, we used to be real close. Woo! Say he couldn't go out the
American way.
Closed the shop, sold the house, bought a ticket to the West Coast.
Loving it.
Now he gives them a stand-up routine in LA. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. I don't want you to tell me
It's time to go home.
I don't care what you say anymore.
This is my life.
Go
ahead with your own life. Leave me alone.
Never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of
circumstance. Don't do it all. Don't get me wrong.
Speak your mind.
But not on my time.
They will tell you can't sleep.
Oh, this is great, isn't it?
it?
Yeah.
Then they'll tell you can't sleep with somebody else. But sooner or later you sleep in your own space. Either way, it's okay. Wake up with yourself. I don't need you to worry for me,
'Cause I'm alright.
I don't want you to tell me it's
Time to go home.
I don't care what you say
Anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life. Leave me alone.
I never said I was a victim.
Hi, IDM7.
I still belong.
Oh, don't be like that, IDM. I can't do that. Hi, Hayley. Hayley Cockerel, right? Cockerel. Like, leave me alone. Woo! I'm liking this. Right, IDM7. This is how it is here, right? I've got a few 7-inch records, a couple of crates of 7-inch records, and I'm going through them and sorting out the ones I want to keep and the ones I'm going to throw away. But I can't just pick out records that you want because I don't know if I've got it, and I'm just pulling them out and playing them as I go along. So I can't fulfill your request, but I believe if you do put up a like and do the notification, you won't regret it. That was all right, that one, Brian, wasn't it?
Yeah, excuse me, I was just having a little fart there to myself.
Okay, happy days.
A terrible wind.
Fart, you know what, my dog had the farts yesterday, right? I don't know what she ate. She must have found something in the garden. Oh my god, I was in the camper with some people, and we're all sitting there, and the dog farted in the camper. Oh my god, it was wrong, totally wrong. It was like, no. It's amazing how a dog can clear a camper van out so quick.
The room clearance, was it? Caravan clearance, all must go.
She's laying there all innocent. It's like proper rotten egg. I was like, oh my god. Yeah. I've got another record here. I should play that.
I don't know.
All right, it looks a bit rough, this one, though.
I think I'll wash the pillows, she said.
Right, have you heard of Charles Aznavour? Oh, yeah, I know. Charles Aznavour. I've heard of it. 1974.
Pronounce it properly, Paris. Give it its
Pardon?
proper street cred. What's his name? I have to find it because I have to type it out.
Charles Aznavour.
Charles.
Charles. As in Charles.
Aznavour, yeah.
Yeah,
Aznavour.
AZNAVOUR.
VOUR.
Yeah. 1974. Right. This is Barclay, I believe. Barclay record. I've never even heard of that label either. Barclay.
Oh, it's a French pronunciation. So that's your name's Paris. Here we go.
Oh la la! And this one's called She. Oh, do you reckon this she may be the woman? It can't be that one, can it? Oh, shut up! The suspense is killing me. Let's put the record on.
He passed away 4 years ago at the age of 94.
Oh wow!
94 years old.
Yeah, because I remember this name when I was young.
He went into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 1996. So, yeah. Good on him.
Oh, oh, rest in peace, Mr. Aznavour. Here we go. Oh, I missed the
72,000 of his
cracking.
records for sale, though. That's you'll get one if you need one.
Yeah,
Get one. They're out there.
here we go. Oh my God, it is that one.
I can't forget.
Fuck.
It's
Oh,
like a
excuse me.
pleasure or regret. Maybe my treasure or the price
What a
I
tune.
have to pay. She may be the song that someone sings. Maybe the chill that all the brings. Maybe 100 people things within the neighborhood of the day. She may be the beauty or the beast, maybe the famine or the feast. They turn each day into a heaven or hell. She may be the mirror of my dream, a smile reflected in the stream. She may not be what she may seem inside her shell. She always seems so happy in the crowd, whose eyes can be so private and so proud. No one's allowed to see them when they cry. She may be the love that cannot hope to last. They come to me from shadows of the past that I remember till the day I die. She may be the reason I survive, the why and wherefore I'm alive, the one I'll care for through the rough and ready years. Me, I'll take her laughter and her tears and make them all my souvenirs. For where she goes, I've got to be. The meaning of my life is she.
Well, I must say, I did enjoy that, but I've heard better versions. I don't know if it's the same guy that sang it, but that name really rings a bell now, Charles Aznavour. But I was just going to say, I got this record, right, this album, and it's Spanish or Italian. I can't remember. And do you know Iglesias? Denise Iglesias? No. Oh, what's his
Julio.
first name?
Julio.
Julian Iglesias, that's it. Well, do you know his dad? Or is
I
that
think
Julio?
Julio is the dad. Yeah.
Oh, right. So, right,
think.
okay. So we've gone straight to the dad. Yeah, right.
Okay.
That's the point I was trying to get to. That
Yeah.
Julio Iglesias, I've got an album of his, right? And he sings in Italian or Spanish. I don't know if is he Italian?
I have no
or Spanish?
idea.
Iglesias.
I have no idea because when I was young, that came out and I did not want to know about it. I took no interest in them.
What are you talking about? The dad?
Yeah, the dad. Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, I play this record, right, and I can just lay there and just close my eyes and just melt. I can't understand a word the guy's saying because it's in Italian or Spanish. It might even be Spanish actually, and I just really love the record. But every now and then it drifts into English and then goes back to Spanish, and it's like, wow, this is just mega. But I just wanted to mention that because that sort of popped up in my head while I was playing that one.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, Ian, do you like David Bowie?
He had this, you know what? Iggy Pop wrote a lot of his stuff. So my best friend was into Iggy, so I heard Iggy's stuff before I heard Bowie's stuff.
Yeah.
But I like the pop versions of some of his stuff growing up, you know.
Yeah, you'll probably like this one, 1972. Gene Genie. The Gene Genie.
Yeah, bang on if you like it.
Yeah. It's all right because I had a period through my life where I was taking LSD right when I was younger, and the thing with LSD, there's certain bands that get into your head and you end up loving them for a long time. And I watched some of David Bowie's concerts, right, and I was blown away by the amount of effort that went into the concerts back in them days of his, you know what I mean? And I just thought, wow. And I liked a lot of his stuff, but he does so much stuff that I just can't listen to. I just can't. But we're going to play this because this is all right, this record. I do remember this one. That's a lovely little record. Oh, come on, here we go. There's Tom. She wants to sit behind me, look. What do you want, Lily? You want a biscuit, do you? Another biscuit. Woo! Get a dog, they said. Get a dog, they said. It'd be fun, they said. You'll love it, they said. 13 fucking years of nightmares I've had with my dog. Get a dog, they said. But Jesus Christ, if I lost her, though, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, sometimes you can leave a cat. A cat will survive a lot of the time, but a dog needs help.
Yeah. So I can go out all day and leave my cat. She'll just go about, do her stuff, kill stuff, go and visit friends, and then just come back when I come back. But the dog, I can't leave her for more than a couple of hours.
Yeah. If you click private chat, you'll see all those links that have linked you to all that stuff.
I'm gonna there's loads, isn't there? I'm gonna copy them all down. At the end of the stream, I'll copy them all down. But I've got about 10 minutes left because my battery's actually going low on my record.
Do it before you lose your battery. That way you've got them all, and then you can just go through them whenever. Yeah,
but they'll still be in my private chat when I come back on here if I want. If I go back into my studio and I come back onto this stream, I should be able to still get them out of my private chat.
All right.
That's how. Yeah, because I've gone into old streams before, and I thought, what am I doing here? I'm trying to start a new stream, and I was in an old stream because I clicked on the wrong thing.
Oh well, that's midnight anyway, folks.
Yeah.
Midnight.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! Bang on midnight. Is it Halloween now?
You know, it's someone that I know's birthday today. Can you believe that?
Oh, this has got loads of crap on this record. Jesus Christ. Oh, I've got a Leo Sayer one. I know the Leo Sayer one for ages. I like singing along with Leo Sayer, some of his records. When I need love, I hold out my hand and I touch love. I never knew there was so much love keeping me warm night and day. Can you imagine if I could play the guitar and sing as well? I'd be a fucking superstar. Probably for all the wrong reasons.
Well, you could train your voice. You could train your voice to sing. A lot of people can.
I've been training it for 60 years, Brian. Don't you think it's perfect now? I've been crying ever since I've come out of my mum, and I've been trying to sing ever since.
Well, you know, here's the funny thing about that. Even if you produce a good beat, you can still be a hit.
Yeah, as long as you don't sing louder than the music.
Yeah, like the Shadows, you know.
There's so many filters now, though. Anyone could become a good singer if they've got that rhythm. I mean, personally, I think I'm a great singer. I don't really care what everyone else thinks because the thing is, I always used to be really bad and really shy, and you would never get me to sing anything right. But now I'm like, I don't care if you think I'm shit. I feel happy when I'm singing along with a song.
Yeah.
And I try not to on here because I know it keeps cutting the record in and out, but I can't help myself.
Yeah, well, it's your show, Paris. You do what you like.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
It's your show, no matter what it
is. That's
first and foremost. You. Give us a song.
All right, has anyone got anything to say about that?
Rise Agnos, give us a song.
What's moonlighting? Do we know what that is, Leo?
Oh, that's is it an album you're putting on?
No, it's just they're all 7-inch singles.
Right.
This is a 1975 original single, Leo Sayer, Moonlighting.
What's the other one? The other side.
Oh, the other side is Streets of Your Town. Oh, I ain't heard of that one either. Shall I play side down and see what one is? I bet we all know it. It's just that I don't recognise the title.
You speak for yourself, friend, because you never know. Yeah, Moonlighting, that is 1975 pop vocal by Leo Sayer. Just trying to figure it. That's an A side. Moonlighting, that's the A side.
Yeah.
Blandale Limited, Compass Music Limited, Long Manor Music Limited, and Chrysalis Records Limited.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is 3 minutes 59 seconds long.
So it says Leo Sayer and Frank Farrell. So taken from the album Another Year. Produced by Adam Faith and Russ Ballard. Time 3:59.
Taken from the album.
Yeah.
Something, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, so if it's a single, it's part of an album. But I mean, that's usually how it was, right? So there'd be an album out called Another Year.
I see what you mean. Yeah. They've taken the single off an album. I'll get it. Yeah. Did they used to put the singles in an album, or did they make a single out of an album?
Well, both actually. They've done both. So usually you'd have singles, then you'd have your album. You know, if your singles did well, you'd have an album, and whether it was good or bad, you still had done your album, didn't you?
Yeah. Where's all this water coming from on my table? Oh, it must be from my can. It's so cold. I think all the water's run off the can and gone all over the table.
But you know, some bands and groups, you know, what they'll do is they'll just release an album, and then that's all their stuff, and then people will go, oh, then they'll maybe release a single, you know, like something that the album, there were a few singles. So
should we give this one a go then? Do you think?
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Yeah. Let's put it on. Yeah, I mean, we should know this one.
Yeah, I can't recall it, but I bet we know it straight away.
3 minutes 59 of your life you'll never get back.
Yeah, you know that. I can always stop it early if it's bad.
Big up the crack.
Oh, I remember this one, yeah.
She gives him French kisses. He gives her French cigarettes. They sit at the same table every time. The lights low, but their eyes shine. She's taking the music from those sweet old bands.
Chorus will come along in a minute.
Hold on to his hand. He will know that tonight's the night. Mom's a padding, so it's gotta be right.
Oh, that was it.
Moonlighting, she made sure to break everything. Moonlighting, they're leaving everything. Moonlighting, they're losing all their friends. Moonlighting, it's the only way. It's raining, underneath that stay together. They're gonna make it together. His blue mama standing his pops in an alley, just by Mulligan Street. His pretty lady hated the free spray, so he couldn't drive her all last week. And it cost most of the money that he had saved up to pay at every receipt. But it figures it's worth it, cause the disguise of the must. When they go missing, they're gonna look for the van first. She whispers slowly, it'll be alright. I took some cash from my feeling so silent, and my monthly check came in just right. If only they knew they weren't giving it away. Moonlighting, wonders at his power of staying away. He whispers slow, you did just fine. They shared the drive and all through the night. She laughed, my mother went across the line. We're only 10 miles to Brighton, but 300 behind. Moonlighting, they're leaving everything. Moonlighting, they're losing all their friends. Moonlighting, it's the only way. It's frightening, but it means they'll stay together. They're gonna make it together. Moonlighting, they're leaving everything. Moonlighting, they're losing all their friends. Moonlighting.
Yeah. Okay. Been there, done it. Do you know what? I've got to play this other record because my battery's gone really low, and I think I've got about 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And
The last
we
one,
was
then.
we was talking about this band the other day on here. Not you, but like on the actual channel, the Bay City Rollers, and a record's just popped up, right? The Bay City Rollers of those 1973, and it's the one that everyone remembers. Bye bye. What is it? Barbara? Bye bye Barbara. I thought it was Bye Bye Baby. Oh my god. Bye Bay City Rollers. Bye bye Barbara. Barbara. I thought that was Baby.
No, you're right.
All them years. I used to have the Bay City Roller shoes and everything, and I didn't even know it was called that. Perhaps
Yeah, I never went that far, but I had the tartan trousers, obviously, and I think it was a great.
Oh, I never went that
greatest
far.
hits.
At least you could
Greatest
cover your
hits.
shoes up with your flares.
Yeah, I used to bump
You know
into. My dad grew up with the manager of that.
Did he? I
Yeah, they
remember
grew up.
having
grew
a
up.
white pair of shoes with checkered patches on them.
Do you know what the manager used to do? He was a potato merchant, and the mother-in-laws rented him land in the Borders, and he grew potatoes that's what his family did.
Mm.
And even after his fame and all that, all through that, and he supplied potatoes to all the restaurants and fish and chip shops in the area. And my dad grew up with him. I said, "Is there anything funny that you can tell me about Thomas Payton, Tam Payton? That was a manager. Of course,
right.
he got done. He got himself in a lot of trouble for his little chickens up in his house, and drugs and all sorts.
Oh.
It's all common knowledge. It's all out there. So I'm not like,
Yeah.
And he was found dead floating in his jacuzzi because he needed to lose weight. Interestingly enough, he was very, very heavy. But he'd always, he had lots of young boys living up in his house, like young men, you know.
Yeah.
That was his thing. He had a big
sounds a
Olympic
bit
swimming
seedy.
pool out the back. Big swimming pool out the back, big huge thing. And it was covered over in a caravan. He had people living in the caravans. He had all the DSS going on. He was taking all the rent checks, and then they'd take drink out, and he paid for all the drink that they drunk and stuff like that. He paid, like basically he was constantly making money. So he ripped basically the rulers off, and that was the story of his life. He was constantly making cash.
Oh, right. I'm going to have to say this now, right? Because I am actually going to cut out, and I really appreciate everyone coming on because I have fun when I come on here. I like it on here. It's nice. So I'm going to actually play this record. I appreciate you coming on, Brian, and I appreciate Convid for his input. Thank you, Convid. But no one's going to bite. So yeah, let's play the Bay City Rollers because I'm going to cut out any second now. Let's go out with a smile. Thanks for coming on, Brian, and thanks to everyone in the chat for coming
Bye, everyone.
on.
Look after
And
yourselves.
I'll be back.
Be well.
I'll be back soon.
Now that you've gone away, I got so much to say. Bye, bye, Barbara.
Oh, That's different. Oh, I'm not having that. I can't end with that one. Let's try this one. Let's see where we go with that. Never heard that shit before. No wonder I thought it was Bye Bye Baby. Oh, nice. I like this one. Loo-loo-loo. This one's 5-star. Can't wait another minute. I can't see the year because it's whizzing around.
I've been taking it closer. Cause you got a reputation. Believing in the curtain gets involved. When my heart is reaching for you. And my love is getting stronger. Doesn't